The historic Blackfriars Bridge over the North Thames, built back in 1875 here in London, Ontario.
Since the year 00, we was out to get more. Bunch of really real G's, burning trees till we low. Sitting by 45 like I'm Jordan on the floor. Here we go, against the greatest, what they say my name for.
It's Page Playoff Saturday at Budweiser Gardens. 4 teams in the hunt for the Brier Tankard. This afternoon, it's the home team battling a team of champions. Ontario, wildcard Bottcher. The 3-4 game as the Brier from London continues.
And I'm unforgettable.
And of course, of the 4, only one can win this year's Canadian Men's Curling Championship. For the others, it'll be a river of tears as they leave London. Coming up, it is the 3-4 Page playoff. Bottcher against McEwen must win to advance. Last evening, it was the Page seeding games. Manitoba, Matt Dunstone, wildcard 1. Brendan Bottcher playing 10, trailing by 1. First shot was terrific. This, though, wow. Has to get through the hole. Does that. And here we go. Bang! To score 3. A hop, skip, and a jump. And he's into the 1-2 Page playoff. So he's a winner. Guju's a winner over Ontario. Setting up today. Coming up tonight. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, the 1-2. There you win. You go right through to the final. Today, Bottcher, McEwen. The winner moves on to the semifinal. The loser goes home. And on this Saturday afternoon, we do say, hello, Canada, welcome back to London. Kathy Russ is alongside. Teachers used to always say, if only you applied yourself. Well, maybe Bottcher needs to apply himself a little bit.
And he can, with the talent he has. It frustrates me. They're so good. He got that steal. Nobody's stolen against Dunstone. He gets the steal in the second end and tried to protect for 2 hours. You can't do. We just saw what Dunstone can do. You have to apply pressure. He had a chance the 9th. He didn't. Tried to blank and it cost him.
This is a rematch from a game last Sunday afternoon. It was very close. In fact, McEwen led it 2-1, but then bang, 4 in 6, and it was over.
Well, and that's what happened last night, honestly, Vic. It was a situation of he gave up 3, that's not a big deal, but then he gave up 5 points in the next 2 ends. This is the 21st game for this McEwen team. They don't have that depth to know we can come back. Can't get down early. So
it's the 3-4 Page playoff. The winner will move on. The loser will be out of this year's Brier here in London.
Whoa! Yep! Whoa! Whoa!
Here we go, yeah. McEwen with a curl up for him. Get it by, they did. Bang! Yeah. Coming across for the win. So final stone, is it a 4 spot? Stay with it, Hebert. Here we go, bang, bang, move it, and away they go. Brendan Bottcher.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by Scotties Facial Tissue, unleash the Scotties.
It's going to be loud, it's going to be rocking all day, and tomorrow, of course, Mike McEwen against Brendan Bottcher in this 3-4 Page playoff. The winner to move on. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team Wildcard. They hail, of course, from the Glencoe Club in Calgary. Skipped by Brendan Bottcher, backed up by Ben Hebert, Brett Gallant, and Mark Kennedy. The Ontario champions from the Royal Canadian Curling Club in downtown Toronto, Mike McEwen. The import out of Manitoba skips the team, backed up by Joey Hart, Brent Lang, and Ryan Fry. So you have Bottcher with a 7-1 record, 6-2 record for Ontario. So Bottcher gets both. He gets the choice of the stones, and they're mixing and matching now. Of course, Kathy will update us on the stones they selected. He'll throw the red. Ontario will throw the yellow. in this 3-4 page playoff. So the last rock belongs to Bottcher as McEwen makes his way down. Kathy, quick update on the Stones.
Well, the choice that Bottcher made was red, so 6 of them come from B. That was games that he beat over BC and New Brunswick in the round robin, but most significantly, 6 stones that he threw last night in that loss. The numbers were very good. It was a terrifically played game. And 2 from D, and for Mike McEwen, he got yellow because Bottcher got to choose red. He chose 4 from C and 4 from D. The only asterisk I would have about the D is that he beat Quebec, but it was a game that they got up very early and then ran rocks up and down, and you tend to see nuances in stones when you play draws.
Ontario then getting us underway with their lead, Joey Hart.
Well, Kathy makes a wonderful point. You run them up and down in a big lopsided victory. You're not matching rocks, and you have to remember back to where you made maybe 2 finesse shots in the same spot with the same rotation, and they ran exactly the same. You got the same times from the team. They feel it dug in the same amount coming in over the hog line until you're comfortable. If you want match rocks, once in a while you'll get somebody show up with a cutter on purpose.
Ben Hebert with a 99% game to go with 100% he threw against PEI earlier in the week. Let's check the keys to the game, and we will start with Ontario.
Well, oily fries. Ryan Fry is leaking oil in the last 4 games. He was the top third. He's 12% worse than Mark Kennedy. That has to change. And communicate. Last night, they get that steal of 3 to Gushue strictly on a lack of communication.
You know you like it when you start chuckling before you even say it.
On my own cheering section.
Yeah.
Gotta go, it's got a chance.
Crickets from everybody else, but you're doing okay.
Ryan, get it in the open.
No, they couldn't chip it. They do chip it out. Couldn't run it straight back. So let's take a look now. The keys for Brendan Bottcher.
Oh, we touched on it in the opening goal for it. In the 9th end last night, they had a chance. You knew what Dunstone was trying to do. He's trying to force. So force yourself to 2. They could have sunk another one, sat 2, put that game away. And if you're going to go after McEwen, go after his out turn. It's quite a bit weaker.
Keys to the game brought to you by Scotty's Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties.
Easy. Line's good.
It's good, guys.
So a chance here to split the rings early for wild card.
Line's
Bottcher.
good.
We're foot heavy.
Right on his broom, Brett.
It's interesting
Very good, Ben. At 15
talking
on that
to
one.
Richard Hart,
Very good.
the coach of his Ontario team and father of Joey, Kathy.
Great shot,
1-2
Benny.
shots. Hey, that's all it takes. That's all it comes down to is in most of these high-level games.
Well, and that was echoed by Ben Hebert as well. He just said, you know, last night we outplayed, in his opinion, the front end and the third of their opposing team. But it came down to when you give your opponent a chance to make a really big shot. And Matt made 2 terrific shots. They took nothing away from it. But you expect in these final 4 teams that we will see this weekend that there will be a pivotal moment that you either make it or you miss the opportunity.
Doesn't quite roll it underneath.
Same as last night. Same throw.
Great shot, though. A, he didn't roll out, so now Bottcher has to deal with it. B, they got it closer to that other red, and there might be a double at some point.
Good, easy. No,
Clean.
waste it. A little
Wait's
bit.
good.
Easy.
Clean. Yep. Hard, Ben.
Come on, Benny.
Hard, Ben.
Still got it. Still got it.
Right to it. Right to it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Kennedy
Don't wanna
is
roll.
cheering section.
You're good there. You're good. You're good.
And good to it. Boy, he got right to the nose.
Shot.
Can't hit that one. Then they make one roll and they're.
I think you
totally
roll
spread.
this, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like that. Like that.
I'm okay with normal.
Okay.
Take it easy, though. Easy's good.
Easy.
Softer weight would make more sense here. Just roll up to it would be perfect. Even on the side, then you've got shot both turns.
Wait's good.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Off.
Joe.
Joe.
Whoa.
Joe.
Carl.
Joey Hart.
Carl.
Joe.
Go, Joe. Shoot. Good throw.
Good Langer.
Heard Kathy say this is only their 21st game together as a team.
Yep.
You have to remember now that they brought Joey in and then picked up, of course, his dad as coach after they dropped Jonathan Buke, who had been throwing the lead stones.
You were good easy on that one. Heavy easy, you mean? Heavy easy. Got board.
Good. Clean.
Board.
Board. Clean.
Clean.
Whoa, whoa.
Good board.
Curl.
Curl, Benny.
Curl. Hard bend. Hard bend. Hard. Hard. You got it. Go, 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 go.
Good. Not quite.
Try, Brett.
Almost.
Oh, good sweep. I saw it going a bit. Yeah. Good throw.
Top front end. We've watched Hebert and Gallant forever, and they're playing as well, maybe a touch better, both of them, than I've ever seen.
Weight's right. Doesn't sound great, though.
Yeah. Whoa. Curl. Yeah. Hard.
Hard. Lang.
Hard.
Got them. Oh, and he just drives it by, nearly touches that
Throw, bud.
back corner.
That bit on you. It's a good throw.
Leaves the shooter out in front, just off center line.
You know, just
Normal.
Fry's so good at those, but if I had to guess, he's got that little
You
bit
like
less
this?
rotation, and you heard McEwen say that bit on you. It just grabbed a bit of pebble, curled that quarter inches. That's all they needed.
And it's so hard to know in this game. During the week, the draws to the button, you could predict where there had been some pass worn down and where not. But because they were not drawing for the button in this game, teams could just throw everywhere. So it's a bit of a guess, Russ.
A great point.
weight's close.
And you hang it on the edge.
No roll, no roll.
They do, and you hear Bottcher saying no roll, no roll.
Shot. Sorry, great sweep. Little down. Shot. Well, I think a little. The ideal.
It wasn't 9-6.
Should've
Wasn't light.
a
No.
little tight on you. Not bad. Hack, Mike. 9-6.
Yeah.
There's one of those situations, Kathy, where you could roll the dice, go around again, sit two buried. If Fry doesn't make the run back, you might get it much easier too. There's nothing wrong with what Bottcher called for Kennedy, but now they can get out of it here.
Go there.
light here.
Both of you go.
Is that to the point of being maybe a little more defensive, Bottcher?
Yeah, that's just it. That's just his style.
Whoa. Whoa.
Watch this roll now. And they'll roll it in behind, and they are the shot rock. Do they push it all the way through? Still in play.
Mark.
Shot on.
All right. Back line. Back. Whoa. Curl. Curl. Hard.
Now, to your point, if you leave that one on the edge alone, Kathy, it's not likely going to come on the board unless you have a total collapse. So you just keep playing around the middle of your Bottcher. Be a little more aggressive.
Well, and it speaks to Brendan Bottcher's comfort and his game plan for the first couple of ends.
It's not wrong, Kathy, is
No,
it? It's just
there's just
maybe-
different approaches.
maybe once in a while change that. He kind of plays the old, well, we'll keep it simple. If somebody hands us a 2, we'll take it. If not, we'll blank. And whereas maybe manufacture a 2.
Clean.
Just through.
Clean.
Tough shot for Mark here. That's right underneath.
Just through.
Clean.
Whoa. Almost to
Clean.
the hack.
Clean. Curl.
Looks like curl.
Curl.
Looks like a big curl.
Hard, Brett.
Big curl.
Right
Come on.
to it. Right to it.
Come on, Brett.
Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it.
And we'll push it to the back edge of the
Okay.
8. They are sitting 2. Bottcher with last rock.
Try, Mark.
So they didn't play the offense with the first one.
Good toss.
Fry made them pay.
Yeah.
Mark couldn't do too much better than that.
The
Now
early 20 hits.
they could be forced.
Forced, yeah, for sure.
Hitting the inside one first, Mikey?
We could actually hit the outside one first.
Well, just tick it, but if you get by it, you still make it, right? Yeah.
Inside one first?
Yeah.
Six and 2
Plenty hard.
in round robin. The biggest win was on Thursday night. Final round robin draw. when they beat Karsten Sturmay and
Get it up, get it up!
and spin it out. Very nice, Mike McEwen. So that one avoided a possible tiebreaker after Quebec, and Felix Asselin had won their game. So we had no tiebreakers this week here in London.
Get it up!
Bigger hold than normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good though.
Because it just sat, so that makes sense.
Don't see this doing much.
I think it'd be
Doubles
pretty
there.
straight here, especially compared to that back liner. Didn't do much.
Yeah,
I think Fry might have got a little fry curl on his.
I think so. Yeah.
Rest of this can be straight. Throw it to make it.
Yep!
Clean.
Gotta go!
Brendan Bottcher.
Hard! Hard!
In danger of being forced here. Hebert, oh, they can't get it by. Wow. Don't see that very often.
No.
Well, Brendan did not see that going. He was just saying clean, but Mark clearly saw something in the release.
Full 8 cent.
All good.
Ah, sorry, pal. It's okay.
Middle of the full 8.
He's drawn. I mean, if he
Good
hits,
full 8.
fine.
He's drawing.
Great opportunity here. You put it in the center here, make him go a little wider, top 8. Then he's got a choice. He goes maybe to a slightly fresh path, a path he might not be comfortable with. The draw gets 3, or did they hit that back one again that he just missed?
It's close. Not heavy though.
I got good.
Line's
I
good.
There,
Yeah,
actually.
we're there.
Actually thought we were heavy. Yeah, we're heavy.
Line's good.
Okay.
It's really close.
No,
Not there.
No, it's
Mike
too
McEwen,
hard.
his last.
Yeah, you wanted top 8 here.
At least 2.
hot.
Okay.
Just
Sit.
needs to stop. Just needs to stop.
Sit. Sit. Good spot, Mike.
Okay, Mike.
Sorry, Ed.
Foot higher, Vic. Would have been perfect.
Throw, Mike.
Yeah, right in there. You like that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Real close.
just a couple feet heavy.
Yeah.
It's good.
Easy. Okay.
Nose hit. Sit there. Should give it to him.
Yep, it will.
Little heavy.
Clean. Clean.
Little heavy.
Clean.
Clean. Heavy. Clean.
Clean.
Yes.
Yep.
Hebert.
Yes.
Yep.
Gallant.
Hard. Hard.
Watch out.
Good shot, Butch.
And they get away with that little stuff at the 8-foot for a single. Forced here in the first, Ontario with last rock when we do come back. Already a little bit of sweat on the brow of wild card lead Ben Hebert as we welcome you back. From the 4 sheets in play the entire week down to just 1, we're on sheet C for championship weekend. This is the 3-4 page playoff winner advances to the semi. The loser is eliminated from this year's Tim Hortons Brier. So it's all those things we talked about as Mike McEwen and Ontario do have the last rock, playing the Yellowstones here in 2. That aspect of a more defensive game for Bottcher comes into play there. And they crash on the guard, which you don't expect, and so he's forced to 1.
Yeah, my mindset would have been come around with Mark Kennedy because he's Mark Kennedy. Sit 2 buried, long guard. They'll play the run back. They miss the run back. You can split the rings, get an easy 2, or you could guard it, maybe with a bit of risk, score 3.
I don't know.
All of a sudden they're forced.
They found something underneath the stone, and now they're checking to make sure that there's not debris on the ice. It's not a rock handle issue.
Clean, Joe.
Cruise it up, Joe.
Walk it on.
Joey Hart saying that he was, it's all those little things that we always talk about, all the good players say, Kathy. You know, it's about the execution. It's the weight choices, it's your line, it's all those things to be an elite curler that, listen, his top game was juniors. And even his brother said, or his father said he could, it's not unlike, he's in jock, right? He could take it or leave it. So when the call came, he had to really, really go to school. And he's going to school here now in game 21.
Well, he is, and for Joey, it's always been a really good player, but he wanted to take some time for his career, and now that he's back, he's absolutely fallen back in love with the game, and he said if the team doesn't stay together, his phone is available for offers, because he fell in love with the game again. He was one of those young men that steps aside after juniors and says, I need to go to school, I need to have a career, I need to establish it. He's done that now for 4 years, and this opportunity came literally out of nowhere.
Trying to become an electrician, has a couple of years left to get his ticket.
Hard line, hard line, hard line.
Just short.
Okay, you're probably better to leave it short then.
Curl it. Come off it.
That'll
Good shot.
That'll play.
Hey, Brett, good throw. Sorry, pal.
16.
So round robin began last Friday here in London, and 2 quick wins. Then that loss to Bottcher, and it was a 4 in 6 that broke it open. Lost back-to-back, and we went, uh-oh. There, Thursday night, that one, that's the key one. That avoided a potential tiebreaker with Quebec. Then wins over Alberta in the qualifier. That sent Kevin Cooey home. And then, of course, losing in that seeding game last night to Manitoba puts them into this 3-4.
Okay.
Good, Langer.
Throw.
These run backs, it's unbelievable what a quarter inch one way or the other can do. And didn't get rid of the problem. Bottcher rock and left it buried and stuck another one in the rings.
2/3, yeah. It's thick.
I like the guard.
It's never makeable into your shooter, though.
Just my first thought was another guard, because that short run back's immiscible.
Okay.
I like that.
You guys like this?
Love it.
Guard, straight guard that one then.
Yeah.
Just a 1 loss in round robin, and that was to Team Canada and Brad Goujiu on the Tuesday. That was what gave Goujiu the first place. And so now here we are in the 3-4 game.
Benny. Just clean, guys. Over curling. Put a broom on it, Ben. Clean it.
Slow down. They don't want to touch center.
Splitting center's fine. Very good,
Spot, Brett.
Very good. Good scrub.
Still. Very nice.
Go after this.
Okay. Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Is it 3/4, 2/3?
Yeah, 3/4 gets it going back there too, so.
Half a rock, you'll stick it on the center line, so you got to get it much thicker than that.
Brent Lang.
Yep.
Well, that was
Whoa. Yeah.
with Glenn Howard, of course, and
Oh boy, Langer.
So that's a great shot.
Wow.
Okay, Langer.
Well done.
Much better.
opens it right up. Shot rock does spin another stone into the edge of the 12.
Wow, I
or-
could have missed that one. You leave me 6 to
Wild
run into,
card.
something will happen.
Not only did they make the double, but McEwen called it perfectly to get the front opened up. Just really nice shot.
If that's sweep call.
Okay. That's not
I
important.
like this.
It's got corners
So we're
on
looking
both
for a
sides.
2/3 mark.
Broom
Guys,
length even?
Can't be too tight that he hits off and goes behind his corner guard.
Okay.
Okay, broom's length. Bottom of the cup.
To me, that's minimum ice. Just,
Okay.
but that's pretty close.
That's okay for yours, Mark.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Speed's nice. It's kind of the speed it's been all week.
Okay, sounds good.
Wonderful point. You can't throw long guard here. It's useless.
Walk
You
away.
can't throw it really
Line's
tight
good.
either,
Almost in.
because
Close,
that
man.
would allow
Line's good.
Ontario to
Almost
hit,
in.
roll in.
Line's good.
Top 12.
Hold on.
Let this thing work. Let it work.
Line's good.
Let it work.
Line's
out.
good. Line's good.
Let it work.
Just out.
Line's good. Easy.
Two rock
easy.
short.
It's got to
Sit, you
move
dog.
just a little.
Sit, you
It's got to
dog.
move a little. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
You're good there.
Good job.
Very
Great
good.
job, boy. Good
Great
manager,
shot.
Brett.
Good boy, Mark.
Great.
Great.
Perfect.
Good sweep to chip the guard. Good sweep.
Great
Good
shot,
job,
buddy.
Judge.
Really good.
It's not easy. You're probably running it.
Think so?
I think so,
It's
too.
not you're trying to plant this.
I don't think so, Mike.
I think you got to run
It
it.
still won't be second shot.
Brian Fry. Hart.
Yeah! Whoa, whoa.
Have to run it. And they did. And they stuffed it. But it does pop.
Not bad. Oh, we had to make some noise, so.
Yeah, it was loud.
Right in the hole.
It's right through my draw the button line.
Guys get so frustrated with those run backs because you're
curl
so
here.
keyed up on the way down. And again,
I
that
think a little
over
more,
curled
actually.
by,
What do you think?
I don't know, quarter inch, half inch at the most to stick it.
troubles getting the center there. So.
I just don't want to get into no man's land.
Room inside edge, 12.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we're okay.
Okay.
I think we're okay.
2/3 mark. You can get this one tight.
Okay. Sounds good. We haven't seen a ton out here. It might be just a couple feet slower. I'll give you the same weight, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. It's less weight.
The line's good.
How's the line?
Line's
Halfway.
good.
2/3.
Easy. Easy.
Halfway, Box.
Okay, line's good.
Just got to get off the corner
Yeah.
guard here.
A little higher.
Line's good. Well, gotta curl a bit.
Go, has to curl.
Plug the hole.
Gotta
Come on,
curl.
Brett.
Gotta curl.
Come on.
Well, easy. We're good.
A little bit more.
You know
a
what I
little
find
more.
really interesting,
we're good.
Russ, is how
Very nice.
comfortable Brendan Bottcher is with playing aggressive when he doesn't have the hammer. When he throws the guard,
Yeah.
it goes around, and the precision of his team right through the order to make those shots. But when he actually has control,
Yeah.
he is less likely to do any
No, I
of
like
those
that.
things.
You've hit the nail on the head. That's
I don't
exactly
think once
it.
we got curling, we were ever going to really
And
be able to hold it.
Nothing wrong with being aggressive without.
No.
But if a team puts together an end like Dunstone did, you're kind of defenseless because you don't have last shot. Whereas we were always the other way around. You be aggressive with hammer. If you get into trouble, at least you've got hammer.
Exactly.
No, I think you're right.
Manitoba falling into second place. One more time.
Get the
And
roll.
again, stuffed it again. But that time you'll take it. There you go. That changes it up, doesn't it? Ontario sitting shot rock.
Did you hear him in the hack? Did you hear him in the hack?
What? No.
Listen to me on this one.
And got the roll underneath. Wow.
I didn't want to screw it up.
Yep. Kind of way, Box.
Peel.
Yeah.
Now you just try to run it back, trade the.
It's all you've got, and if you don't make it, you could give up two.
Brendan Bottcher, seventh Brier appearance. His first plant. And this time runs it by, does open up shot rock, however. The shooter rolls away.
Good scrub.
So that's to Kathy's point, Vic. If you'd been aggressive last end, you can save like you had to. Now you can't.
I thought we were going to get that.
Back to hole. Are you seeing something like this?
That looks close to me, Mikey.
Okay. Back 12.
We'll wait.
Back 12 to back line, kind of.
I think so, Mike.
Yeah, I like this. It's hard for me to go anywhere good, and he makes the roll, and you know.
Yeah.
I think we play this.
Try to kick it back here and get the thrown rock partly buried so there's no double.
Come off the line here a lot. So that could be max.
I thought I really got that out there, Mike.
I think that's got to be close.
Well,
It's gotta be close. Okay.
what about
I don't think it lasts.
putting it on the other side?
Yeah, that was my initial thought, Vic. Just split the rings, keep it high enough. You get the buried one higher, you're fine. But it would give a hit and roll to Bottcher, and he's real good at those. And if he rolls behind the corner, he's probably shot rock.
I like the speed.
This is a little safer but tougher shot.
Easy, Joe.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa, curl.
A little heavy.
Really got to curl.
That's Lang now trying to help it over.
Heavy, yeah.
Oh boy, if it noses it, it could be deep.
Knows as it could be out.
Keep going.
And it does.
Well, try and flip just a little.
Try, Mikey. Probably the right weight to make it real good. You know, you can roll to a bigger chunk of the 8-foot here.
I like that. I like that. The in turn a little low.
Yeah.
With easy.
I like that. Watch.
Edge of the rock, just inside.
That. Sure.
Edge is close.
Just
right
didn't
there.
want to throw enough weight to pump it through. I know he didn't plan on hitting it dead on, but even if you hit it dead on, there's still Bottcher has to make a double or you score your 2.
We can get it almost touching the 4-foot here if we get it in the right spot.
Nose. Anyway, okay, this is fine.
He was really good at those taps too. 93% on the 15 previous tap attempts.
Yep.
Little heavy. No, Vinny, clean.
So get out of jail card here for
Heavy.
Team Wildcard.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep.
Wants to roll it all the way over and underneath. And how's that?
That is perfect, Vic.
To sit 3. 1 stone.
Following me on both of those.
The difference.
I know that you're listening. No, I'm listening. He's. I know. Okay. So on the one that was.
Clean.
Yep.
Clean. Yep.
No.
Whoa.
Great shot. Good.
Shrinks the current scoring area as much as they physically could.
Great shot. Good shot, Botch.
That was me.
Good toss. Made it as hard as you could.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's gonna get
Like
crafty.
where I slid, I just didn't quite give you the release I wanted.
Brendan drew against 3 in the first, and now it's Mike's turn to do the exact same thing.
A little extra.
I liked it.
A little extra.
Room.
Line's fine.
Room.
Line's fine.
Still a little extra here.
Line's good.
Your line's good now.
Line's good.
Yep. Come on, Joe.
Little bite of the red would really help, boys. You got to get it there. Oh, it looks like it's digging in that path already. Digging in. Oh, great brush. Early brush. Lang and Hart to get him a single. But that last rock conversion, getting just a single last night against Team Canada. They were 0 for 4. You bet. Thank you very much. We're tied at 1. Three, 4-page playoff at this year's Tim Hortons Brier in London. Welcome back on this Saturday afternoon. Winner moves on. The loser goes home in this year's 94th Canadian Men's Curling Championship. 1 shot missed, and it was Mike McEwen with his first try, and they split in the 8-foot, banged it on the nose, pushed it through, and then just a great brush to get enough for the 4-foot for the single. So we're tied at 1 as we go to the 3rd here at Budweiser Gardens. And once again, it is Team Wildcard Brendan Bottcher from the Glencoe Club in Calgary with Last Rock playing the Redstone.
Line's good.
Top 8.
Go then if you have Line's
Play
good.
close.
Play the weight. Line's good. Bit of room right now. Looks there.
Weight's
Bit
good.
of room.
Staggered guards, and around they go.
Room.
Whoa!
Room. Room. It's got a curl. Got a curl. Got a curl. Yep.
Go ahead a little bit.
No. Really nice.
Good judge, guys. Very good.
Good sweep, buddy.
And leave it just in front of the tee line.
Very nice, Ben. Nice weight.
6 perfect shots out of the gate for Hebert.
Slid pretty good.
14-5.
Where's that old intern? 14-5 on that.
Yeah, I got 2. Pretty good. Right 2 up, boys.
Hey, line's all right. Good line. Room.
Yeah, you gotta
Room.
Line's not very good. It's getting better.
You gotta go. We gotta go.
Curl, Joe. Joe.
Line's not very good.
Joe's raw.
Light.
Go, Joe. Go, buddy.
Want to bury a bit of this so they get the inside
Come
roll.
on, Joe.
Keep going.
A little more.
And maybe got it a little bit underneath.
Wonder if he can get to this inside of that, Vic.
Tough time getting low.
Back 12.
Yeah.
Like 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you could cross it a bit, even if you tick your shot rock, both reds would roll underneath. You've got to scare this long
Millimeter more.
yellow guard. Really straight here, too.
12 and a half, guys.
Yeah.
Wait straight.
Easy.
Clean.
12 and a half.
Yep.
Back
Clean.
line. Back line.
Hard.
Hard. Come on. Hard. Come on.
Kennedy
Hard.
trying to keep it straight.
Hard.
Ebert on the carry.
Hard. Whoa.
Now a little help over. Boy,
Sorry,
they've
Bosch.
got
Go,
it
Bosch,
across
go,
the
Bosch, go,
nose.
go.
Oh, my.
Crazy good.
It's the management here, Kathy, the way they can
better.
just manipulate this stone.
Well, they work very hard. Ben Hebert said that games are the easiest part of their training routine. They really work hard, and it is on the brushing,
Hard box. Go, box. Go.
keeping it straight when necessary, and directing it when they need to.
Great weight, buddy.
Well done.
That's the other reason to play this soft finesse game, because they've got the horses.
So effective.
There's a double here, though.
Whoa.
Brent Lang to give it a go.
Whoa.
Try.
Yep. Whoa. Jokes.
Little late lick. And they're going to get them all. How do you like that? Got two. Got them all. Brent Lang.
What a great example of how you don't have to throw a bullet to make stones fly.
Whatever, was slash it in for me on the next one.
Just gears over on both of them. Just keep spinning.
Hard. Right out.
Some nice shot making here. A little change of gears here. They've got a staggered situation. If they hit the back one, they know McEwen's going around the two guards. So try to beat him in. Good idea.
Tight.
Top 12, top 8.
Tight.
All yours.
Stagger's still there, though, to be used
We're tight line.
by Bottcher.
Gotta go. Hard, Mark.
Brett Gallant again.
Roll it off.
Oh, this time he's on that guard.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Bad. Bosch, that was me.
More threats, more betrayals, more power. Get ready for another explosive season of the hit crime drama Power Book 2 Ghost. It premieres Friday, March 17th on Stars.
Didn't get heavy. Actually, it's a lot more new. Pretty close, boys.
Line only, but we're good.
It's really close.
Hey, room.
Line only.
Yep.
Line only.
Line only.
Yep.
Line only.
So that opens
We're
the
good.
chance to go the other way. The only problem is they haven't played the other way this turn very often.
Yep. Curl. Get it in there. Whoa.
Okay, good call on the weight.
That's hard to do. Reckon the guard and still get it half buried. 3/4 buried.
Line the guard.
A quarter. I'm playing it this way.
Okay.
Quarter, bud. Quarter off.
Quarter.
There's not enough showing that you have to blow this up right now, do you?
No, you don't. You actually don't, Vic, but you're with two in the rings, and these guards are scaring Bottcher because if you could hit it, roll open. If they get one buried on a come around or a hit and roll, the raise might not be there. So I think this is the right move here.
Mark Kennedy in a 12th Brier appearance.
Hard. Watch that one.
Hebert, bang, got it. Oh, and watch him go. And look at that, spill with it, as it doesn't stay behind that corner. Shot rock, however, still belongs to Ontario at the back edge of the 12, about 5 o'clock.
Well thrown, Rock. That was not simple. You had to get that pretty thin.
And could have very easily stopped there, for example, and gets behind that corner.
Exactly. Now
You don't
got
want to
two
be buried.
corners. Shouldn't be a steal.
He's on you, and he's got the short one.
I think this, Mike, half around.
Okay.
I just just think he can chase me to nose.
That's fine. I mean, bury half of it
the
and
other one.
see what happens.
All
I
right,
need a hair more, Mike. That looks tight.
somebody's looking at this and saying, okay, they're going to play behind Bottcher's color. Why wouldn't you go behind your own?
The Bottcher color's much closer to the center line, so it's a little better result. But you've got a point, though, Vic, because if this is perfectly buried, maybe top 8, they're running that back. If they make it, it's buried. So they're trying to half bury this, but this is so deep, it's going to overcurl if anything.
You want to tell Kathy it was a great thing?
Hope she didn't hear that.
Oh.
Sit, baby.
Good
job, Fry. Good, Fry.
And it finally does dig in.
Good on. Pretty good, man. Good throw.
It's all right.
Good
Yeah,
shot.
so it's
That's
maybe
like
a
a
foot or two
little
quicker to
bit
the
slid
wings.
nice.
Yeah.
Get on 3/4 of it. Even if you get to the nose, pretty good shot, Mark.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good. Just keep your heads up, guys.
Yeah. Top 8, basically.
Yeah, top 8.
I talked to Greg Owasco about the impact of having just one sheet in play. When up until now we've had 4 or 2 yesterday. The work that they've done is trying to ensure that there will be no difference for the curlers, that they will see the exact same conditions as they have,
Weight's good.
which both teams have said a number of times is just perfect.
Hebert said today
Weight's good.
it's terrific.
It is.
Got to curl a bit.
Can't bounce.
Got to curl a bit. Got to curl a bit. Still. Line's good now. Line's good now.
Good.
Good shot.
Oh, not
Good.
bad, Mark.
Very good.
Sweep, guys.
It's a foot or 2 slower, Kathy, today, which is, the brushers can make up for that.
I could throw some waves.
We can't
you know.
applaud and thank Greg and his ice crew enough. They're absolutely tireless. Great job, ladies and gentlemen who were here and those who aren't necessarily working the ice, but they're picking up the snow, they're vacuuming, making sure it's all just perfect for the players.
Does this jump off the line a little, Brent?
I wouldn't think so.
No. I'm going to throw normal.
Tough shot. Anything high, you know what's going to happen.
Like slightly minimum.
That's if you're throwing normal, I think that's minimum.
Yeah. Just there. A little more, Ryan.
Like edge of the rock has to nose it with normal, so that's got to get it a little, just a hair low.
Good. I think that's good, eh?
Yeah.
Throw that. Just nice normal.
Yeah.
This is his lowest percentage shot, the out turn.
So that was a key, wasn't it?
Yes.
You want to get McEwen throwing the
Force him to that out turn.
Lang.
Hard, Langer.
Watch the jam now. And there it is. And they're going to have enough to spill it. Oh, get going. And just enough. Wow.
Wow, is right. I didn't see that. Everything's.
Great throw.
All these shots have been hit on the high side, which allows the rock that's raised to spin. Watch this, Red, because it's spinning.
Hard fry. Hard fry. Hard fry.
Great brushing by Ryan Fry to make sure that stone rolls right out.
Yeah. Could very easily go on the board if it's hanging around.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Showing half the outside's good.
Board.
Yep. I'm seeing some curl in this spot.
Okay. Mike's just
half Botch.
curled reasonably good. He threw a 9.
Yeah, he was solid normal.
Mike
Get it,
just got
get it
enough of
under
that
that
to
red
get
one.
the the gear working for him, because that hardly had any speed and it rolled forever. There's room now. Get behind your own corner.
It's really good.
Clean.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
Really close.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean. 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 Clean.
Ready, Brett.
Curl.
Hebert with the curl. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How well is that called by Mark Kennedy?
I mean, that'd be a there, and
No, it's pretty good.
he's rolling out.
He
It's a
picks
blank
it. We
at
got the
worst.
blank.
Yeah, exactly.
Great
Good.
shot.
Yeah, Botch.
Clean.
Ready, Brett.
It's just astounding how sharp these teams are. As soon as
Play Botch.
they carved it at the end, got a hair more roll than they wanted, then they immediately went, wait a minute, it's not that bad. He's got a tough
Very
shot.
good.
Split off
job.
a little.
Even if he makes it, he rolls out, we've got the blank.
Good force.
There's a jam.
For sure, I agree.
You were out to here.
I didn't think I was that wide. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing like that.
I like that. Let's go, Mike.
Yeah. Okay.
Ryan just threw
We
this.
didn't have a problem getting Ryan's buried.
Nice
This
call
stayed a
here,
little
Kathy.
open.
Because they are, if they make that tough chase, they're rolling out.
They're rolling out and it's a blank.
Why is that?
No, back to E.
Yeah, that's
Tee
what
I
back to
don't think you can raise that red one either if they get behind it.
Where it is, shot rock buried.
And they have the opportunity to see
Yeah,
this
where'd you have Ryan?
exact spot on Ryan
Ryan
Fries.
got out to edge. If I throw this good, mine will sit for a while.
Okay.
Because it's not busting here, so.
No.
But if that's less than Ryan, I
Oh,
like
it's
it.
less.
Okay.
I think it's close.
Speed's good.
It's an inch less. Good. That looks good. Speed's full.
Yeah.
Something we noticed, Kathy, yesterday
I got top 8.
about Ontario, that lack of communication. It's something you get a feeling that in a debrief last night, they may have said, we've got to talk more, boys. And now they're starting to share that information a little bit more before McEwen's last. And here we go.
Don't get it there.
Lang.
Straight. Hard langer. Hard langer.
Well, they're going to be, if they can sneak this, if they can sneak this,
Hard langer.
can you put a piece under? They do.
I think it's high enough that that angle tap's not there.
Don't get it there.
Straight. Hard langer.
Once they knew it was by, Langer turned around, tried to carve it over that extra inch.
All you got. Go. Hard langer.
Great shot.
Well, I'm behind that sheet. You can't see any from the hack.
That bump looks tricky.
It's pretty tough.
Kept it
It's
high
there,
too,
but,
Kathy. Beautiful shot.
If we had to. I'll get the spot.
There's to the point. There's a team saying, we're going to make you throw
Team
hard
speed,
shots.
As the
Pre-game
first.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
First draw of the game for Brendan Bottcher comes here in 3.
Line's good.
I'm heavy.
Line's good, guys.
Come on, Brett.
Line's good. Keep going.
Need some 4 here.
Keep going.
Need some 4.
Wait,
Good
last
scrub.
Nice watch. Way to go.
Good shot. Good sweep, guys.
Good brush. But my, what a wonderful last stone from Mike McEwen, the force. Crowd settles. Dunstone settles. And here we go. Through the hole.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa,
To
whoa,
possibly win the game here. Got to get through the hole. That's first thing. Live. Harnden, you got to get through the hole first, fellas. Can you get through the hole first? Oh, he did. And there it is. What a shot. 3 and a win for Dunstone.
What a great end.
What a super shot.
Make the final Manitoba 5 and wildcard Bottcher 3. So that sets up the 1-2 page playoff coming tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Brad Kuju, defending champion, against Matt Dunstone, 7 Eastern time. The Canadian Men's Curling Championship from Budweiser Gardens here in London, Ontario. And this, the 3-4 page playoff winner, advances to the semi-final tomorrow at noon Eastern time. So a different kind of end going here, as that first stone from Ben Hebert was in the rings. So we may have a little bit of an up and down here, Kathy. Richard Hart said to us he expected his team, Ontario, to try and shorten the game a little bit.
Well, they thought that it would be to their advantage. It's one of those, if you keep it really close, knowing that the Bottcher team has had a lot more time together. They've been very successful this year, and as we've talked a couple of times already, this is game 21 for this team. So if you shorten the game and you run them up and down and waste a few ends, then all you need to do is make one really big shot, and you can be walking off the ice with a win.
Now Mike McEwen, great brush, needed to hide this, and just really comes up with the big shot at the right moment.
As Kathy says, you come up with one big shot. There it is right there. This is not a gimme. Getting the weight right on this ice surface is pretty simple. Look how close they've got to get to that top one. They don't want to be behind the tee line. They have to bury it. They didn't have a lot of real estate. Well done.
And that led to the draw, the force, the key shot brought to you by OK Tire. Service, repair, and tires.
Line's great.
Distance, buddy. Good sweep.
Come up a hair, but not much.
Throw it next
If I
to
go
Brier,
after
right
this,
through the curl.
yeah.
It's just not going to go back.
3/4 low.
Low.
Go, pal. Get it on the line.
Yeah.
Leave the shooter there if you can.
Yeah, roll center line just a tad.
Clean. Clean.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
Get out of there, Bot.
Go,
Hard,
Bot,
Bot.
go. Hard, Bot.
Come on, Bot. Oh, boy, Brad.
Oh, great shot.
Oh, he just hangs it on the edge.
Great shot.
Brett Gallant to be
Brett,
this
really going
week,
now.
Kathy, he's sitting there with so much confidence. He's trying to make everything perfect. He's not sitting there as a second going, well, if I miss it this way, that's a tolerance, or this will give the rest of the team a chance. He's trying to make everything absolutely perfect.
We talk a little bit about the work ethic that he got from Brad Gushu, where it's not enough to hit and roll somewhere.
You're right.
Hitting and rolling to a precise
Weight on
spot.
it.
So true.
A little light, I think.
It's a lot more than the last one, Ryan.
Line's good.
Doesn't look
Line's
like
good. It's moving.
Do whatever you got to do. Line's great.
Weight's pretty close. Top 8.
Line's
Full
great.
8.
Full 8 at least.
Full 8.
At least full 8.
Whoa,
At
Joe
least
doesn't
full
need
8.
control.
Yeah, it does a little. No, line's perfect. Line's perfect.
Good shot, Slinger. Nice shot.
Nice and straight here.
Right on the nose.
Yep.
Like you're in.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the nose, bud?
A lot of distance here.
Mark Kennedy, third stone here in the fourth.
Clean. Whoa, 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 curl. Curl.
Even-
Ben! Curl.
Got to get right to the
Curl.
nose. Bang. Oh, and then
shot,
they'll lose
Mark.
it.
Good shot. Great throw. Good sweep, guys.
Still sitting the 2, but without the last rock. Bottcher.
Big guy doesn't like not sticking.
Draw touch 4.
One more time.
Same weight, eh?
Yep. Yep.
Close.
Similar as Brett.
It didn't look like much ad. Similar to yours.
Yep. Whoa, room. More room on this one.
I don't think so. Line's good.
More room on this one.
Yeah. We're in the 4 foot. Got to slow
Hair,
down
more
good.
speed.
Yeah,
Look how
trying.
that
Good.
hangs
Right,
there
it
for the
touched
longest
the line.
time.
I think you got to go, Brent.
I think you're close. You're close.
It's got to stop.
Yeah, real nice ride.
Nice curling.
Added a foot to his run back.
Yeah.
2 feet, actually.
Vent. Dead nose.
Yep.
Second try.
Whoa, whoa. Curl.
Mark Kennedy.
Very close.
Curl. Hard, Ben.
Curl, Ben!
Boy, Mark.
And one more time.
Good job, buddy. Way to go.
Sorry.
But that stone is getting higher and higher just off center line.
That's right. It gets that much harder. That's
Good
great
pair.
curling.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'd love to stay, but
Exactly the same.
try that shot at your local curling club a few times.
Dead straight through those, hey?
It is because you have a piece of the line.
Yeah.
That's why. If I was.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting higher and higher, so it's more difficult. But at some point, it will be that even if you bury, you'll be able to get it with like a hack weight or a board weight. So that also works in Bottcher's favor.
Good.
It's got work to do, this one. No, line's close, guys.
So the key, too, Kathy, is where this ends up, right?
You bet.
Brent, yeah, try. Yep, do it. Go, Brent.
But you're right, down this path, Russ, it doesn't want to curl for the longest time.
Yeah, it's amazing. You throw that top 8, it's 6 inches tighter all the way down.
That's pretty good.
Easier the running or off our own?
Tap it out.
Same shot.
Or you're chasing it out.
Okay.
Which one are you feeling, Botch?
Well, I like this hack waiter. I just want to make. You think we're going to get enough curl?
It's gentle, but that's high enough that.
I think so, yeah. We can probably nose it with just hack.
I think so. Give me 12 and a half.
The other thing, too, is, Kathy, and how often we said, when you've got this kind of a front end, Hebert and Gallant, sure, it's a gentle curl, but you can help that gentle curl, can't you?
You sure can.
It's a pretty long guard now.
That makes this shot before the directional brushing. This is, now that it's getting this straight, I would say.
Pretty low.
You've got a 40% chance of making this and staying. Now you've got about a 65% chance of making this. See, once it gets by, you'll see Benny carving.
Well, the draw hung out for the longest time. The finish was all at the end.
Just clean.
Get ready.
Whoa!
Reach good.
Curl.
Now here he goes.
Curl a mile.
Go heavy.
Here he goes.
Come on, Benny. Come on, Benny.
Gotta get going. Stay with it.
Whoa,
Oh, goodness. Can you get to the nose? He does not.
Right there. Whoa.
And then just rolls it over to sit 3.
Come off of just
Boy, how close did they get to that guard?
Boy, Botch.
Pretty close, but he threw it the way he had to. He got it by the guard the way he threw it.
Watch
Then
Ben.
let Benny just do his magic. Look at that curl.
12 seconds.
That shot's a lot easier than it used to be, Kathy.
A little more for me, or what do you say?
But still tough.
And he noses it. We got to go fresh. I know. And it might be a touch slower. We're throwing 5 rocks down here.
Where do we want this, Mike?
Well, I think I got a touch 4. I'd like to be shot.
Oh, we have to be shot. Here's my fear.
You want to make him.
You make a really good shot. He makes a really good chase and noses it.
And now I got to throw.
And now you got to throw this side.
So what do you want to do instead?
I almost like it back 4 and take our 1.
Wow.
That looked easy, and he wasn't like it was heavy, so you can get to anything. It's shot. Even if you made it great when he's got 2 different in-offs.
We could just.
You could do that. I just don't like top 4. If he ever noses it, we're going over here now.
You want to throw peel and try and get just under?
Yeah, off the back maybe.
Can I?
Yeah.
What do you think, Joe? That looked too
We
easy.
gotta make sure we stay. Otherwise, it's the same scenario. Then he's top 4, and I gotta go with the other turn.
Well, yeah, you're going to stay. I don't think you can roll up too much, can you? It's tough.
Mike goes there.
You want to throw it with like normal?
Bottcher gets it out because we know he can. He just did it. You saw him carve it. Then if he rolls, Bottcher rolls maybe over to this area. Now McEwen's drawing down, as Lang said, the fresh side. They're a little worried about what the speed is there. You miss it, you give up 1, 2, 3, 4 possibly. Now, Kathy, I can't imagine it's that bad on that intern side, but
no, they just aren't as comfortable.
Right.
But the awareness.
Yeah.
That's the experience of
See if I can get a sweet
Brent
under.
Lang. Has anything been played down that intern side?
Not nearly as much, that's for sure. There's a few out turns going the other way.
Going away.
Whoa. The weight, right? Firm.
Close.
Whoa.
Yep.
Curl.
So playing shot rocket, hoping to roll underneath.
Whoa. Great. Whoa. Curl. It didn't.
And it sits right there. I don't know if he could have gotten under.
No, I don't think so.
I was on the nose here.
Yeah, good throw.
Yeah.
That didn't curl. You hear that? It just did nothing halfway down.
Well, he also just saw the chase too, so.
I think for Mike, so much of that shot selection, starting with the conversation from Brent Lang, is if I'm going to be forced, and it sure looks like I will be, I don't want it to be a draw to the button and a path that we've not thrown. So if you play this hit, even if there's a roll inside, you're still going to have full 4 foot, and you'll still be able to probably play the out turn.
Weight's good.
Clean.
Easy.
Clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa,
Hard.
whoa.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Whoa.
Gallant.
Whoa. Yep.
Brett.
Whoa. Yep. 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 Yep.
Now, if you got the roll,
Yep.
they'll take it. Sure enough. Look at that.
good
Right
shot,
in
Bob.
behind.
Good call.
Top of the button. Sitting 3, and that's what's facing
nice.
Mike McEwen.
Great
Very
weight,
good.
Bottcher.
Attaboy, Bob. Attaboy.
Very nice.
Guess which turn he's going to have to throw to get it out. Nice roll.
Great call.
Shot.
Whoa. Yep.
Brett.
Whoa. Yep. 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 Yep.
Nope.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Right there.
Oh, good shot, Bob. Great call.
One of the reasons Brendan Bottcher plays the style of skipping that he does is because he can do that.
That's what I was just going to say. A little fresh there. I don't know what we'll see.
I tell you, we appreciate
Maybe to throw this a little hard because we haven't seen
Mark Kennedy, but in this end, the number of line calls he's made,
nice weight.
Yeah,
his line judgment is spectacular.
it is. It
Good
just
last
is.
4 out of us.
Yeah.
4 good ones.
We did it.
We did it.
This track should be fine.
Yep, for sure. We've played this a bunch.
Well, they're forcing him to go over on this path. And needs to bite the button.
Not heavy.
It is a draw
You gotta go weight.
against 3.
Gotta go weight.
Light two.
Light, hard.
Clean.
Hard, light.
We're close.
Hard.
Clean. Yep.
Hard.
Lang
Yeah,
leading the
Keep
way.
the speed on it. Hard.
Keeping it off
Keep the
that
speed
guard.
on
That
it.
will
Hard,
work.
Langer.
Okay. Hard on the red.
Oh,
We're
now
good, we're
the
good.
curl, tap it, and how was that? Mike McEwen. No guessing. Makes the shot for 1.
Hard. Yeah. Keep the speed on it. Hard. Keep the speed on it. Hard, Langer.
And Fry with the line call.
We're good.
Great shooting. Great game here at the Brier.
Full 4.
2-2. And what a 2-2 it's been. Absolutely brilliant shot making by both Brendan Bottcher, Mike McEwen, as we welcome you back on this Saturday afternoon. Winner moves on, loser goes home from this year's Canadian Men's Curling Championship. And Brendan Bottcher playing the Redstones out of the Glen Cove in Calgary once again, with the Hammer playing the Redstone.
Yes. Hard. Hard right. Hard right. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Curl.
Back one.
Roll it.
And under? No, nothing. Enough to push it through? Yeah. That's the thing, Kathy, that I've seen as good today as maybe we've seen all week. Just the appropriate weight to do the job.
Well, when you look at the 8 people that are on the ice, with the exception of Joey Hart, every one of these men have won at the highest of levels. And so they switch into a completely different comfort zone when you get to single sheet and playoffs. While collars might tighten for some, this is their world. And so that is what I would expect. It's been brilliant.
Attaboy, great shot. Good shot.
Very good. Well
Beauty,
now.
Benny.
Like normal, Brett.
Joey's played well too. You know, that's the impressive thing. But Hebert's been perfect.
Off. Clean. Whoa.
Curl. Curl.
Curl.
Curl.
Curl.
Clean.
Curl. Help it overrun.
Clean.
Good.
Good. That's nice normal. Good.
Easy.
Easy. Yeah.
Clean.
Easy.
Clean. Clean.
Hebert
Clean. Yep.
leaning on it. Now pick us up.
Hard. 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 Clean.
I had to chuckle,
Very good.
Kathy, in talking to Ben Hebert before the game and, you know, asking him about these 4 players. And he said, look, we all had respect for each other. I knew Mark from his days playing with Martin for 8 years. but it's what the others have bought. He considers him the old man, as Mark Kennedy is on the team. They're just in their 40s, right?
Yeah, they are.
And he said after an event, we will go and have physio and try to relax and get the muscles massaged, whereas Bottcher and Gallant are back out and throwing.
Yeah, he talked about the LeBron James approach where, you know, the young guys go back out and practice and the other guys go to the clinic and take care of their body parts. It's about getting the best. And he goes, don't get me wrong, we throw a lot, but perhaps not as much as someone like Brett and Brendan.
And then you point out this gentleman,
Gotta go, Ben. Gotta go.
and Gallant, and his work ethic that he brings from those years with Gushue. Uh-oh.
Good scrub, guys.
And unable to hold it, and it'll spin out the back.
It's a little narrow. Okay.
Getting a little bit more curl outside in. Now that was force tight for sure.
How's that weight? 10-6. Darn close. Just release.
Soft release, but we're starting in every Canadian Championship we cover. It starts off straight outside in and gets a little bit dished, a little bit more curl, and he just would have got away with that a few days ago.
Real good line, Joe.
Gotta go distance. Come on, buddy.
You just gotta stay down on it. Gotta stay down on it. Keep going, Joe. Keep going, Joe. Keep going, buddy. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay. Good read.
Not deep enough.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Keeper.
Hard bend. Hard bend. Clean.
And got it. And that shooter rolls now to a corner, wide corner, covering the edge of the 12.
It's good too. McEwen's going to make a decision.
Awesome.
Sure. Peel that.
Good, just peel it.
Out turn.
There's the decision. He's not going to play around with it, which is what Bottcher wants. He's yes, you're shortening the game, which is what Ontario wanted to do, but Botcher's comfortable with this too.
Okay. Yeah, this is nothing good.
Nothing good comes to coming around that.
No. He made enough run backs today.
The other thing, though, is, again,
It's red, no ties.
fifth end, assuming blank.
You guys want to see
That hammer now goes with Bottcher to 6.
To the even end.
The even end.
Yes, that's right.
I'm okay with back 4 here, fellas.
So, Kathy, if you're Ontario, would you not be better to try and force here?
You know, you could. I think that, you know, this game is really demonstrated that both teams are playing really well. And for Mike to really force and give up 2, I don't think he's prepared. He's already in the hack. They like the idea of saving some time, knowing that it's going to get complicated. It has been complicated.
Very good, Mark.
At some point he will, but 5 is early.
Good pair.
Great sweep. Thanks, Bottch. Sorry, a little soft on my second.
Yeah.
Thanks, Paul.
Do you think a little inside there you found more curl?
Yep. Yep.
Easy. Hard! Hard!
Good.
So up and down the sheet and wasting no time. Trying to bank a little bit of that thinking time for the second half.
The rock's this lively, it's no big deal where this rolls, but you know, if you've got worn out striking bands, you want to roll this if you're Bottcher over to the edge.
A little bit if you can.
Then your next shot, you don't have to roll very far if you happen to hit it too thick.
We mentioned the Ontario team making that change with Joey Hart, and one of the reasons was they only went 17 and 19 in the first 4 months. And then elected, and you know, for somebody like Brent Lang, never before has he ever been on in all his years been on a team that made a mid-season change.
Yeah, it's interesting.
When we talked to Matt Dunstone at the Scotties during the semifinals, one of the things that he and I were talking about before we came on air was just that he believes that that may start to happen a lot more often in both men and women's play, that halfway through the year, if things are not going well, people are just going to say, let's cut our losses and move on.
Yeah, but you then, of course, have to have somebody or hope somebody's available and hasn't already been snapped up. We put our first blank on the board in 5. We're tied at 2. We'll go to the break. Bottcher with the hammer when the second half starts.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue, nothing feels like it. By BKT Tires and OK Tire, and by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
It's been a well-played game. Ontario Mike McEwen very sharp, throwing 85% right now as we check the numbers after 5. And aside from the Kennedy, the battle of thirds, as Russ was pointing out, Kennedy, and you said, you know, Ryan Fry had been leaking oil. He throws 85, but those 2 shots in particular, McEwen with the perfect draw, that forced, and then, of course, a very gentle tap. And so we're tied at 2. Numbers after 5 are brought to you by PointsBet Canada, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. Whisper those 3 special words. Okay. Make the final here at the Brier.
You want to come up and enjoy it. You want to give yourself every chance you can to win. All we can control is just going out there playing well, and you want to take every step to make sure when you go out on the ice, you're ready to play, and you're ready to play at 100%. You know, it's going to be a challenge, and look forward to taking that on.
A lot of things got to go your way, no doubt, but we've put a lot of pressure on everybody we've played. Really proud of what we've gone out there and done up to this point.
Have you got it? Oh, he does!
We can take confidence going into that game that we have played some of our best curling this week. Just a matter of stringing it together for 10 ends.
So it is Brad Gushue, defending champions, Matt Dunstone, Manitoba, tonight in the 1-2 page playoff, and the bonus there, winner gets the chip right to Sunday's final. And you're going to have the Harnden brothers playing against each other, of course. Brian throwing lead stones for Manitoba, EJ throwing second stones for Team Canada. After all those years together with Brad Jacobs, about to face each other for the first time at a Brier. As we welcome you back, 2-2, and we go to 6. So here Ontario shortened the game as they had hoped to do by an end. Now the all-important last rock here at an even in the 6th belongs to Brendan Bottcher playing the Redstone.
Just go in. If you're in.
It's not in.
All 4 points on the board so far were really quality pressure shots by the skip with hammer to not give up steals.
Okay. Board. Yeah.
A little bit of an opening here. That yellow guard would have been better to guard the other half of this yellow. Gives Hebert an out-turn tap, maybe roll behind the corner.
A little heavy. Brett, you gotta go. Come on, Brett, you gotta go hard. Right to it! Hard, Brett, right to it!
If you can hold it on this line, because it's coming up on that guard really fast. If you can keep it on that line, keep it on the line. Oh, he did!
That's a sweep.
Oh!
I think he touched.
How do you do that?
You dirty dog. Little dog walker.
Hebert knew, he was yelling as he was letting it go.
Oh, scrub.
Oh, boy.
Watch the front. I think he actually grazes that stone.
Hard, Brett! Hard, Brett! Hard, Brett! Oh, that's a sweep.
No. No, very close. And underneath he goes.
Wow. Girl! Joe! Girl!
As close as you
Gotta go, Joe!
could possibly get.
Good throw.
Shoot.
Very good shooting. Brent Lang.
Guys.
So thinking back to the round robin,
right now.
at the break, it was 2-1 Ontario.
Yeah, I like that, Brett.
And Bottcher then blew the game open with 4 and 6.
Got the big 4, yeah. Made that triple. Got a nice situation here. A very low risk chance to score your 2. Nothing in the middle. One really good guard. That's the one Gallant's going to try to hide behind.
Easy early.
Okay, I got light, guys.
Okay.
Easy.
Play the weight. It's gonna slide nice here, guys.
Line's good.
Line's great.
Line's good. Line's good.
Gotta go.
Go ahead. Line's great.
At all, but
Just
get the
go.
weight there. Get the weight there.
Come on.
Line's good. Line's good. You just gotta get it in.
Okay, it's in.
A good scrub.
It's a shade slower. Just a hair slower tonight.
You like that?
You got to make it. You got to stuff it in there.
That's a better shot.
Yeah.
Board weight.
I'm seeing board.
Yeah.
Brent, when he started to curl with Glenn, I thought was the best at this shot. Just picked the right speed, and he'd nail it. He'd be so close every time. It'd give his brushers a chance here. Even if you throw board weight and tick on the top when you roll in the rings, if the weight's right.
Weight's good. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
So Ryan Fry liked it out of his hand.
Really good goal, Fry.
Hard.
Hard. Never stop.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, Joe.
Hard.
Joe. Whoa.
Now
Straight.
helping it over.
Straight. Straight.
Little
Straight.
late,
Straight.
Nick. Here we go.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
How do you like that?
Yep.
How do you like me now? Brent Lang right underneath.
He's made a living at it. Nice shot.
Good shot, Langer. Listen.
Ideally get this on the inside. I want to make the double one way or the other, but try to get it on the inside, roll towards the center line.
Yep.
Back it up.
Hard. Hard.
Back it up,
Hard.
back it
Whoa.
Watch the roll.
Oh,
that's good
got
there.
it. And then rolls
Out of
that
my breath.
shooter to
Very good.
catch the top of the 12 center line.
It's nice
Good scrub.
curling.
Just terrific.
Good shot.
Beauty, Brett.
Okay.
Very nice.
Maybe not
scrub.
today.
Beauty.
Very nice.
Easy weight.
Right on the nose.
No, it's just a nice easy fry.
Do you guys practice those? Those runners? You must, eh?
Yep.
Just board.
Yep.
Hard, Joe. Hold it there, buddy.
Yep.
Hold it there, Joe.
Right up, Joe.
Hold it there, Joe.
Right up, buddy. Right up. Right up. Right up. Right up. Right up. Good.
Nice
Good
fry.
spot.
Brent Lang always ready to
Watch.
have a little conversation
Love
with
that
the
rock there.
opposing team, and even as he's getting ready to throw.
Well, you want to spin it in the house over here?
Can you go the other way? Is it possible?
No.
With hack, maybe you're sticking it over here.
What's your thoughts? What do you guys like? I don't like that rock. I don't like leaving it there. It's too
Sure,
tight
Botch.
to chase.
The in.
Sure. Can't risk a steal here, right? Like, kind of
Hack.
make sure.
Hack.
Now there's
I
a
think
case for
I-
us where Brendan was trying to be a little
I
Yeah.
gotta give you a 12
aggressive.
to kill it.
And they brushed him off. And I think
Yeah.
the other three are
Maybe a
right,
little
Kathy.
less.
This sixth end's getting late in the game. You give up a steal
Wherever
here.
wherever you like it. 12 seconds.
You can still score
Like, I
two
think
by
it's
hitting
more
this.
important that you get this rock out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we're thinking almost bored even.
Well, then the shot's this.
Okay.
Stay even.
I just don't see you rolling in the house this way.
Do you need to?
You're going to end up hooking them and it'll draw around.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with the nose hit. I'm surprised
Board.
they're trying to get this in the rings if they can't
Are you
bury it
still
anyways.
Okay with an intern?
I'm good with the in, yeah.
Okay. You guys okay with that?
Here we go.
Board
But I
weight,
agree with
board weight.
Brendan. If you happen to roll to the left and you're not in, and it would be tough to be in, and you're having a stagger, now Mike goes around, and now you are forced.
Yeah, no question. That brings up why not just hit it?
Board.
Just stay
Yeah.
there.
Whoa, whoa,
Let
curl.
McEwen go around it.
It's a short run.
Curl, curl, curl. Hard bend, you got it. Go,
Beaver.
go, 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 go.
Roll. Good spot.
Really good.
Good. That'll play.
He's got the
Good
double.
shot. Good sweep, guys. Good sweep.
Shot.
Yeah. Good call.
Think so.
Anywhere in the range.
He's not biting.
I don't mind the end with board.
Did you really think he was going to go around this, or?
But if you nosed it, they might have, which is not dangerous for Bottcher, in my opinion, the way they make those run backs. And they still have a chance for 2. Kathy's right. You don't want to roll over and stagger those corners.
Gotta go.
Brian Fry.
Hard to stay, Lang.
Laying really hard here. And Hart is saying you got to go if you're going to hang around.
Stay in. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's good, Ryan.
And good brush. Terrific brush, Brent Lang.
Okay. Shot. Those just have to be easier for us.
It's so hard. Because you have to go for it. Like
I know.
Throw.
Yeah.
Now they get what they wanted, Kathy. It's good, just
simply
control the front. They got rid of that rock that Gallant was worried about. Now they get that free chance.
Line's good.
I got there.
Top 4. Easy, easy, easy.
Don't need to.
Got a bit of
T-line
curling
plus.
to do.
Back T.
It's got a curl. Got a curl.
Back 4, Botch.
Still got a curl. Got to curl. Got to go, Brett. All the way back. Even if you're back 8. Come on. Got to go.
Go, 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 go,
Gotta
go, go,
gotta
go, 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 go,
Keep
go.
going, keep
And
going,
back
keep going,
8
keep
is
going,
where
keep
they
going.
will
Okay.
go.
Okay.
But they are shot rock.
Yeah, that's my thought. Chase and roll it here. Sure.
Should be fast.
14-5. That's slick,
I
guys.
like it.
Seeing like
So,
there.
you saw Brent's with board here. It'll just be gradual.
Yeah. Just back 12. Back line weight.
Yeah,
A little
get
less
stuff
curl
together,
here
too.
than at the start of the event. You could blow this right through if you're heavy enough.
I was going to say, Kathy, the speed, the quickness on these wing shots has been consistent over the week.
It has. You just heard 14.5. That is very much what we've been hearing all week.
I fooled him maybe a little. It's perfect.
Yeah.
So, no, I think the broom is good. Just 5, 6 feet heavy.
All good. That's in the ice, right?
Yep.
Right there. This that's black dog.
Yeah. I think they put them there just for you.
Yeah, I know.
Just there.
Whoa,
Not
heavy.
good.
Yep.
You gotta go.
Really gotta go.
You really gotta go.
Early.
Hard.
Lang. And Hart.
Hard, Langer.
Here comes that corner. And it's coming in a hurry. And through it goes. Wow.
Well, now I sure do.
Oh.
No, no, get around that guard, boys.
Sorry,
Well, if we get around the guard, you're free.
Dickie.
As you look here, Kathy, and
come
we
off
see
this
just the
retreat.
one sheet in play, and you referred to
Right?
the difference, motion, the fact that, you know, you get some of that air movement from other sheets in play. You think it's having an effect?
I don't know.
Like
I
that.
did check in with Greg to see if he felt it would be any different. He said he didn't expect it to be because of the things that they're able to do.
I mean, obviously 3 is great, but
I just think that he got that going a
Come
little
here.
bit.
He freezes though.
Yeah, we got to be closer to the.
That's why.
Problem is, you got to be close enough to the 4 foot.
well, guys, yeah, okay. Come here, he freezes.
freezes
Then we
too.
have that.
That was the only.
Yeah, okay.
thought.
Yep.
Two options. You
If we
go
come in
around,
front of
you
it,
get a
he's
chance
probably
for 3,
playing
but
a run.
McEwen might go there.
Be my guess.
Okay, then we get a hit for the blank.
If you
Then we get
split
a
the
blank,
rings, option 2, you should get your deuce.
Up to you, Botch. I like them
How
both.
greedy do you want to be?
My gut was over here.
Well, remembering the round robin
This is always 2.
when they got 4.
What's up? Talk to me.
Well,
Two
it says
here's
if we go
big.
here,
Do
then
you like
how-
Cat?
That way.
Okay, sounds good. Let's put it
You
there.
know what?
Try
For
and get it,
Brendan,
kind of
I
full
I
forward
feel
line,
that
and then
he's
just
really
back
leaning
eight.
to the outside.
Yeah.
I think split the house for
Yep.
2. Get your
Seen
sure
it,
2 in a game that is about forcing.
There.
Yeah, 2 feels like a 5 right
It
now.
does. And if you're in the open, you
Yeah.
know that Mike
like
has
middle
to
then?
chase the open stone.
Pinpoint accuracy draw right now.
It is too early for him to consider playing a freeze.
I think we make this good.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you like, Russ?
Yeah, I did too.
Back
I
eight,
like
back
splitting the
4?
rings. I really do.
Yeah.
speed's
You don't
nice
get a
and
lot
sand,
of
it's full-
chances
full
at twos.
speed. Yeah.
You haven't had one chance at a 2 yet.
It's
So.
a bit of an odd
Take a
track.
lot of ice, though.
Yep.
Same speed.
All right, well, I can't believe they're not going around.
Yeah, light would be a miracle.
So surprising, Brett Lang with the choice.
I like this.
Me too. Hey, what do you got, Ben?
Line's
good.
Your line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Let's make this good, Brad. Come on.
Back
Line's
8.
good. Come on.
Line's good.
Come on.
Ebert and Gallant.
Come on, guys. I don't think we're there. Come on, come on, come on. Just past the tee. We're not there, guys. We're not there, guys.
Slower today.
Jeez.
Just smooth peel.
Sure.
Oh, Ryan, this is not going to do much, is it?
I don't think so, Mike. I think you're right. I think you're Brier.
Yeah, we've thrown a few there.
Yeah.
You're right there.
Okay.
How's that look to you?
That looks good.
Everything's just hog line in. They can't quite carry it. Pretty natural half rock double here.
It is.
Want to hang around and get your force.
I like it, Mikey. This is exactly what I threw yesterday against the crew. You remember that one? In the last 10? Doesn't do a ton. Just, yeah. Is that what you're seeing? Pretty much. Maybe come up a little.
It'll just sit.
Yeah. Come up a quarter inch, half inch for you.
So remembering back to the win over Alberta and Kevin Cooey. Can you get out of this? Ontario, Mike McEwen, can you get out of this? Trying to hunt this over now. Oh, it'll slide underneath. It didn't come up for him.
Those shots are straighter. Remember, it's hard to get around the, not hard, but it's a little straighter going around the corner guards now. And that will, you don't get that extra inch of finish.
And with that kind of weight, it's just not going to do.
Yeah.
Same track.
Yep.
Same way, Bottcher.
You think of that first one by Bottcher, Kathy. That's well, once it got across the center line, it's into that side of the sheet they've hardly ever used. They got away with one.
And it is true. We are in the 6th end, and I feel like the left side of the sheet has been used and used and used, and that right side has been sitting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
This is in the good spot. We got back 8.
Gave him a little extra, he said, Bottcher.
Line's good.
Right where we wanted the first one.
Full 12.
14.
Boy, Botch.
Attaboy.
Botch, good throw.
And there it is for 2. So they take advantage of the McEwen miss with his first. We are at the Budweiser Gardens. Tim Hortons, Brier. Drawing against a couple. Clementine, Burgess. Oh my. Look at that. Steal of 2, Team Canada. Tweeting. Trying to loosen things up. And that's lovely too to open it up.
Sid Ever.
Team Canada. Bang, and count them up. 5, and it is a fab 4 in a row for Team Canada. And now it's on to Sweden and the World Women's Curling Championship for Carrie Anderson in a field that we know, lots of players, teams we know, and including the reigning champions, Silvana Tiranzoni from Switzerland. And our coverage begins a week from today, March the 18th, the World Women's Curling Championship on TSN. You know, so it's not 4 that they got in round robin in the 6th, it's a deuce. But when you consider we haven't had any multiple point ends so far, it's big. 4-2. Brendan Bottcher out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary, leading Ontario from the Royal Canadian Curling Club in Toronto. And Mike McEwen, they have the last rock playing the Yellowstone.
Well, it wasn't a 4 and it wasn't a 3 like it was last night, Vic, but it will be so important to see what Ontario can do in this end to bounce back. Wants to make sure they don't give up a steal.
It's real good.
Easy, get this off the button a bit.
The guard a little light. That's been the flavor of the day, just a hair light. A lot of the rocks are either perfect or 2 feet light.
Whoa. Yep.
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 Really good goal, Fry.
Hard.
Really
Hard
good
right
goal.
to it. Hard. Hard.
Ryan Fry right to it. They want to get that stone off the button. Can you roll the shooter underneath? Well, it makes a motion. Doesn't quite get there. Still leaves Bottcher sitting 2 around the back.
Stayed for shot. Got everything else out of the danger zone. Lots of guards to work with.
Getting some curl here. We're getting some curl here earlier in the game. It was my way. I just remember early warping here in 2, boys. Or 3, sorry. Here we go.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Clean.
Board.
Clean.
Clean it.
Yep.
Really hard.
Hard.
Gotta go, Benny. Gotta go for nose. Gotta go for nose.
Whoa, nose it.
Clean. Clean. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Good shot.
That'll play. Very good.
Nice, Brett.
Mark.
Yep. Walk it right on the corner.
Do we like
freeze that? To make it.
Do we like that one of that one of Brett's?
The second one?
Yeah.
Or the first
Just
one?
Webby thought that
That one might be curling.
his first one might under curl a little.
Oh,
Shade faster than to the middle.
Yeah. Just a shade.
Okay.
I don't think your first rock's straight at all, do you?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Anything curling.
Okay.
A little slow.
Okay.
That one I felt I was drifting a little this way, but I think
It's really good communication, always wanting to make sure that it's not the broom, is it maybe the rock, and then the guy that throws it comes in and goes, oh no, I didn't throw it very well. Well, that clears up that.
So good. And the honesty.
Yes.
Line's good.
Yeah, glance guard under curl, but it's because he was a little light.
Hard, Joe. Hard, Joe. Buddy, dig. Dig.
Can you lay this on the corner?
Dig.
Oh, and just that little bit of an over curl, but it's there for second shot.
Tough to deal with it, though.
Throwing quite a few here.
Fight the top 4, guys, for depth. Yeah. Even full 4 is actually good depth.
Okay. So a little less than I've been giving you.
I've been kind of that back 4-ish, a couple feet less. Want to be biting the 4 bot.
4.25, Marcus, whatever that is to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Down the good side here.
Mark Kennedy.
Line's good.
It's really close.
Top 12.
Line's
After
good.
starting off with Martin and Cooey Jacobs, as an alternate with Gouju at the Olympics, now finds himself in a new home with Brendan Bottcher.
It's got to curl big.
Hard. Come on. Get it past ours. Come on. Get it past ours.
Line.
Yeah, just keep going.
Barry,
You're good there.
back
You're good
forward.
there.
it's good.
Well, we don't need to leave it freeze.
And it'll slide just that little bit deep. Did they not get the curl they expected?
Yeah, that's right. A little less than they
Their fault.
expected for sure. Wonder if they'll try that in off their
Hard,
own.
but yeah.
Maybe save that.
Good.
You can hit that yellow and it should stay.
And then when he freezes, you might be able to come off ours later.
Yeah, there's Langer talking about. There it is now. They're just looking at it. That yellow's so good it shouldn't go out. It should stay buried. It's a tough double, but at some point they've got that shot.
Freeze on him too. Maybe that would be good, or you could weld.
Like the freeze?
Just push it back here. You just weld it.
We could do that or bump it.
I think I like that, Ryan.
Okay.
Okay.
Like you got the in off. If you make that, he's going to play the double off.
We can make it later in the end.
So what are we doing? Over. Freezing. Yeah.
Okay.
Kathy, one thought on which is the better play, saving this in-off for later, well, compared to maybe just bumping it back and nor now the freeze.
Well, I do like the saving it later. There's still 7 rocks to come, including this one. And so you want to have that as a saver, something you can use for later, and you also want Bottcher to have to come at you.
And again, there's a case of just not getting the curl. A little heavy, granted, but
still not bad.
I think the one side's fooling them on the other. Gallant's guard died, didn't curl, so now they're thinking it's a little slower, but this is the warning side.
What did Richard Hart say? He kept telling them, the Ontario team, believe what you see.
There is some curl, right weight, right throw, that's great ice.
And especially when you go to one sheet, it is going to still move both turns, but it might be a little bit different with weight. Teams have talked about it speeding up in 7 and 8 and catching them unaware, but it doesn't mean it will today.
Weight's
So
really
those are things you have to watch and talk
Weight's perfect.
about.
Weight's great.
Hard.
Hard, man. Weight's good.
Hard.
Keep
Whoa.
never off.
Whoa. Trying to cross it just a little.
And it hit just across the nose, and so they are sitting 1, 2, and 3 with out last rock as we play here in 7.
You gotta kill it. Keep this one alive.
Are you trying to flip onto it, Ryan?
Yep. Let's make this, Rod.
Like just a nice hack.
Yeah.
You see Richard in the background there.
Smart player, Richard.
Won a Canadian World Championship with your brother Glenn back in 07. Of course, the silver medal with Mike Harris in 98. And Mike was here as head of Northern Ontario Curling, coaching Tanner Horgan, Darren Moulding, and had to sit down. And
Pretty good.
It did. May have stopped. There he is.
Yellow's just shot.
And again, it helps with Joey's joining the team, doesn't it, Kathy? Because Joey comes from that a curling family. We always make the joke about the salt and pepper shaker moving around a table, but Joey did see a lot of that.
Oh, he sure did. Growing up in that household, watching, it just becomes a part of every conversation. You're just immersed in it from the time that you're young.
Middle's probably close.
Middle's close.
Leave him in the freeze.
And the team talks about Joey being the spark, the young guy that joins the team and is learning.
They are. But only by a millimeter. Just trying to leave or prevent that forward weight staying off the wall.
Yeah. Speed's good here. Same speed as last time. Just going for top 4,
Is
top
that
bottom.
middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
You like it?
A little less.
Playing down to it, are they?
Yeah, maybe if they get the line good, they might even tap it, but it's really overburied that Ontario stone.
Whoa.
Good. I see it good. Line's good. T-line. Clean. Line's good. Little bit of room.
Okay, weight's good. We're there. No, weight's good.
Lock it on. Line's perfect.
Hebert
Room.
now.
Room.
Who's got the carry?
Room.
Here we go.
Little bit
Gallant
break.
will take it. No,
Little bit break.
Hebert, come
Stay,
on,
get
fellas.
on it,
Who's
get
got
on
it?
it.
And here we
Get
go.
on it. Hard.
And
Go.
right to it.
Good.
Very nice. Shot stone.
Good. Great drop off. Great weights. Really nice.
Hebert and Gallant have got the speed figured out now.
Little bit of room.
Okay, weight's good. We're there. No, weight's good.
Lock it on. Line's perfect. Room. Little bit, Brett. Stay. Get on it.
Hard, Brett.
Get on it.
Hard.
Get on it. Go.
Good. Good. Okay.
Even if I could get enough of it where I shave it off the yellow.
It's possible.
This weight. Back line.
Yeah.
It's tough, but I don't see anything else good. This really never ends
Then
up
he
good
just hits
anyways. I
it.
just
No,
leave him
like
a wall.
if you come off that,
Even if I made
he's
it
gonna
good,
kill
there'd be
it.
a wall.
We lost that one.
This is shot.
I don't
good.
see anything else to really.
If I could just shave it off the yellow.
So you're trying to kill it, or are you trying to make sure you get to like out count this back one?
Well, I don't really want to leave him lying too.
Well, you might be able to make this double and push that.
I think it's okay if you roll over here.
Oh, it's
you're
dead
definitely
buried,
rolling.
man.
Okay. I think that's our shot. I think you just got to decide how
That's
hard.
why I'm thinking it's just like a back liner.
Yeah, it's a back liner. Try to get it coming in at the right angle.
Yeah.
That's what I see. What?
Always more difficult to watch than play. As she watches her husband, Brent Lang.
Maybe bump it to a spot where there's a bit of a pocket double back four.
The back liners at max.
Gotta make sure we score here. I know.
think that's good.
It's a pretty stale side here, Kathy, isn't it? They get bid if this could stop on them a little sooner.
I agree.
This is a back liner.
Yeah, like even if it chipped off and made a pocket double of the reds at the back and we got 2 yellows in there,
Yeah,
gets
we got
a little
chance.
interesting.
The weight may come off and it may curl more than they expect just because there's not been a lot of traffic.
That's my guess.
Speed on this side should be good.
I gotta think it's gotta be close, Mike. I mean, we haven't played it quite
Yeah,
as much.
I'm not super wide anyways.
No, it should be close. Okay. Weight's close. We got enough. Yep. Whoa. Through the rings. Yep. Light hack.
All right.
Whoa. Heavy.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go, boys. Here it comes.
Straight.
Here it comes again. And they're through. And where they're going to go now. And they'll chip it off the face and sit their one.
Good throw.
Never really dove.
That ran really well. If anything, it ran a hair straighter than they expected. Good shot.
I don't think he could have made that much better.
No.
I don't think he can make it for.
Manage it like pros. Same shot.
Both of them. Just haired both of them.
Haired both. Okay.
Watch. If you have a good line and we can carve it in and move it an inch and play.
Yeah. Same throw. Top four, top button.
We swept that one pretty good, right? It wasn't max.
No, you're perfect there. Yeah.
All right, Russ, you're putting it back. Any way or any spot you put it, that will prevent that same kind of shot by McEwen.
Yeah, a little more curl if possible, and you can. If they can get the curl, which doesn't look like they're going to, they could tap it to sit two. Oh, this can't be heavy.
Anything, Brett?
Have you got some help there?
Lock it on.
Little bump, light two.
And tap and lie two. That looks they do. Just that little bump.
Good job,
Body
Body
might try to give me that weight.
Boy, super.
Okay. Is that one for Langer this end after? Or
Good
butter?
scrub.
Great throw. Love that way. I just got 2 feet more, and it was 2 feet more.
Yeah.
Really good throw.
Good.
I guess you could play the corner guard in.
That's what he's looking at.
It's only for 2.
I know.
Hey, man. I'm
Timeout. We're getting crazy, Richie.
Trying to think if we're at that point in the game yet. Probably not. We're close to it though.
I don't think
Doesn't make any sense, but
if you one gives us a force or go all out for a steal.
Well, it means to go out for a steal,
I think we draw to it, boys. Stay in the game. Make the steal.
it's fairly natural.
Wow.
Yeah, if I get it onto it, they're going.
Draw for once to play.
So are we at that point?
You might not like it if you get it onto the yellow one.
No. Nope.
A little early for the Hail Mary, no?
Is it?
What did he say?
We're only an end away from that, so I don't know if we're that early.
He said it's a little early for the Hail Mary. It depends on the draw of the button, right? You know, like this draw.
If you don't love it, then sure. But
yeah, that's the question.
You know, that's what you have to ask yourself. Like, it's
speed should be good.
So it's basically, what is it? Run double, and you're the one you run in gets caught over there.
Well, I could flush it.
You can nut it.
Just nut it.
If that one stays in the rings, you get 2. Like if it stays in the 8 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thought is the draw,
you don't
Mike,
like
unless you're not loving it.
What are you thinking, Ryan?
I'm easy, man.
Well, no, but down 1, playing 8. We set it up. Maybe we get a steal.
Both need to be made for us to win. So.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if you're going to make them both, you make this one.
Yeah, if I'm going to make one.
So the decision
So it's
is,
whatever
Kathy,
you're
is
feeling, Mike.
Russ illustrates here.
Crazy.
Do you think if you draw for the single,
Probably
you'll have a
can't stand
chance,
here all
or do you put the game maybe on the line
Whatever
right
you
here?
want, buddy.
Well, if you look at their history, when they've given up points that have made a difference in the game, whether a 4-3 or a 2, because that took us out of the 1-1-1, they have gambled hard the next end, and they have not made it, and they have lost the game because of that choice.
Well, in fact, when they gave up that 4, they gave up a steal of a single right after it in round robin. So they're going to put it all on the line now.
I like the draw.
Oh,
I think you're within one, and with the new rule and with three ends to go.
No tick rule, exactly.
You make this, it's awesome. But if you don't, and it is not easy.
No, as Johnny Cash was just singing, these are then the rings of fire, and you're going to go down in flames.
Shouldn't nose it.
Nope. You can give up more than 2 this way too, but it, you know, like Mike's a great player. We've seen him make these before.
This is a hard shot.
Oh my goodness.
Game. Maybe right here. Angle it back from the bottom of the Timmy's Cup to get to the shot rocks. Bang, go away. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's spun away on him. Made contact, and he still gets just one.
Brilliant throw.
Stick it, and he could not. That close. Still a little buzz around the Budweiser Gardens after that angle raise attempt by Mike McEwen results in just the single. It would have been really tough to stick that shooter for 2. So here we go to the 8th, all important even, and again it's that hammer that belongs now to Bottcher. Up by 1 with Lashrock playing the Redstone.
Okay. Fuck.
Benny didn't want that one there.
14-1 on that, it's a little hard.
Right in here.
Okay.
The speed.
Really close.
I think you got to go a hair.
Line.
You got to go.
Whoa. Line.
Line's great.
Whoa. Whoa.
Line's great.
Way through. Go. Yep. Hard, Joe.
Line's great.
Gotta be to it.
Just play the weight.
Line's perfect.
Just play the weight.
Get it there, Joe.
Hard, Joe.
Come on, Joe. Come on. Whoa.
Right into the pocket.
Like that.
He's having a great game.
Gee, ever. Before that rock, 11% better than Gallant. That's hard to do.
Get it on the line, Brett.
And the degree of difficulty of some of Brent's stones have been, you're going to get a 4, but that's a 4 asterisk in my book.
And for the first time this week, Gallant is being out curled. And a minus, remembering of course you get a plus when you out curl your opponent by 5 percentage points or more.
So here's sort of the point we were trying to make. If Ontario had drawn for 1 there, they still had plenty of game. Look what's going on here now. They've got a really good chance to steal at this point in the end.
Okay, Langan, I swept that to back button.
You want the same out of my hand,
I think the same weight out of your hand.
I think that would be good.
You just get to blow it up though if you weld it. We could throw a second high one.
The one stain for sure.
Throw it right here too.
Okay, whatever you like.
I think they're going to make a double peel.
There's going to be a lot of places he gets to tick it off the red and get it going back.
You prefer this?
That's my thought.
Yeah, like they're making the double peel.
I'm good with that.
Probably running it.
Yeah, and he has to kind of be close to nose. I mean, if they make a great shot, they make a great shot, boys. Same thing.
Is that a
similar?
Oh, really close.
Kathy,
Really close.
a way to make a decision on a shot? I mean,
Line's good.
you have to give Lang a credit there. To my mind, he's seen so much, been part of so much. If they make a great shot, they make a great shot. So what is the decision, or what comes into making that decision and what to play if you're Ontario?
Well, I think that for Mike, he wants to make sure that he wastes some stones and not let Brendan just run rocks, which is why he was thinking if we throw a guard, we'll avoid a run back like we're about to see. But for Brent Lang, I think he felt that there was an opportunity here to put some pressure on his opponent, who's not playing as well as he is, and that's why he went in.
It's not the shot you make, it's the shot you leave, and he's put a lot of pressure on Gallant here.
Here we go. So we know he's been a little off his game. Brett Gallant, Hebert. Run it back, touched him. Hey, look at this, look at this. Throw the numbers away. Brett Gallant, dead's there. Jocelyn, his wife, is there too.
Well, that worked out nice. Makes up for the
Did it ever?
I heard Lang say I needed 1 inch more curl, and that triple was there all day. If you could throw it hard, if you could hit it, absolutely perfect.
Similar. That's a little hard.
We're a little heavy here, but that's not terrible for back four.
Just get it by. We're there.
Get it by. We're back
I'd like
four.
to hang in the 4.
Yeah, I think we are.
It needs to curl, so it looks heavy.
It's back 4.
Stay with it, Brent. Yep, go ahead. Knife it over. Knife it over. Okay.
Good. It's a good spot.
Shot.
Okay, I like this.
What a great shot by Gallant.
Don't hate the draw, eh? You like this, Mark? I'm okay with this.
Right on the beak. Turn is that, Mark?
In turn.
Well, the fact that you do it in one shot, one stone, instead of now being maybe forced to waste a couple more.
Right. You know, you got to make 2, 3, 4 run backs or doubles. They're all gone now. Now you're raising in your color.
Whoa. Clean. Yep.
Got
Good
it
shot, Mark.
again. Not able to hold the shooter. Would you ever have thought, Kathy, because that stone of Ontario was behind the tee line? Now again, you've got your guard. You're going behind your guard. Would you ever thought of playing down to it?
Not at all.
Oh, okay, never mind then. All right.
The problem with it, Vic, is that first of all you have to make it perfectly, and if you do and they come on top of you, you're locking yourself into one.
Okay.
Line's pretty good.
The fortunate part about that
Easy
run
on the
back,
line.
they watched it over curl, and Mark made it, but
Look at the guards.
yeah, staggered it. You're not raising that red one now.
I thought I was at the Oscars and I just got slapped.
Come on, Joe. Grab the 4. Come on, buddy.
Around they go.
Good shot.
You did squash that, eh?
So squashed it, just took the steam out of it.
Yeah.
As Kennedy gets
All
that
right.
point now, of course, by
That's
5
trouble.
percentage points. So he's curling a plus.
That's probably the shot.
Little high.
Try to get them all.
Sure.
Like this, Benny?
Yeah, make it. Looks like 3/4.
It's such a good spot that Ryan Fry put that. If you draw, you've got to have 2 in the 4-foot.
There's nothing that made
Yeah.
a triple. You couldn't move it. No.
Now this refers to the fact that as of Wednesday night, or I guess Tuesday night, wasn't it? That the ice got a little straight. They sharpened the stones a little bit. Since then, with more curl, with some sharper stones, Kennedy, has been terrific. And moves it off the center line.
Very good.
No, you're right. Got pretty straight there, the rocks, and Mark's been playing around with his release, trying to make it a little similar to the righties. And it accentuated the differences. Now that there's curl, he's back to thinking feel. making everything. Nice shot, even though he didn't get that out.
That's probably his move.
Probably allows them to be minimum 2 up playing 9.
This wouldn't have carved your first one. We could have made it pretty good too. Not
ones
rolled
ran.
under.
Yeah. Just even them up, eh?
Yeah.
But now, spread them out, keep them separated, and Ontario may get that force they were looking for.
Absolutely. Remember, Bottcher tried to split the rings a couple ends ago, and this came up top 8.
It's a little light. Hit that hard, Joe.
Line's good. You gotta be past the T line or you gotta make a call.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe.
Lang saying, hit it hard, Joe. And
come on, Joe. We can get there.
Easy, easy, easy.
Where was
Whoa, whoa. It's perfect, guys. Yeah. Good.
And perfect. Well judged.
Was it ever? They knew instantaneously it was heads down and all the way down to get it to the perfect spot.
Mirror image.
Easy.
Easy?
Yeah.
So the plus going to Bottcher in this really well played game.
Me a little more, Mark.
Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Weight's good. A little
Just
hard.
clean.
Whoa.
Just clean. Whoa.
Weight's good.
Clean.
Clean it, Benny.
Clean. Clean. It's good. Clean. Stay there, those. Good, good, good. Good.
Good job, Botch. Really good. Great toss.
Very good.
Great toss.
So if you bang it on the
Nice,
nose,
Botch. Good toss.
Thanks, yeah.
you take a run at the double?
No, because it's the last shot. So if you miss it, you give up a steal. If he hit a run at a double on his first one, he would have. You cannot give up a steal, especially with the score the way it is.
Make it easy.
Yeah.
I guess if it rolled over, like, frozen, angle frozen, then you would.
Stay here more. Good. Just easy.
Keep it there, it's dead on or high side.
Whoa, whoa. Girl. Should come up. Girl. Really gotta go. Really gotta go, Joe. Sit. Good.
And rolls it to the edge of the game.
Save, Joe.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, exactly. You need something weird to happen.
No kidding, eh?
Skip's choice here. You can draw, you can hit. The hit's a little bit dangerous. I think they're going to play the draw.
Hey. Okay, take a sec, Bob. Okay, here we go.
I mean, I like wheels on the bus, but
refocus here,
Bob.
Bob.
Still one to play before
Here we
we
go, here we
get
go.
into the break. So just asking him to refocus.
Well, I think the DJ got
what's that?
The same as it has been?
Same as it has been, Botch. Right on the button, buddy. Yeah.
Well, this takes a lot of extra focus. You're playing in a single sheet game that really matters, and a lot of disruption. It was good that he stood back up and reset.
So drawing against a couple and needs full 8.
It's a 3-point swing, Kathy, if he doesn't.
Line's great.
I like the guys.
Line's great.
Flicked
Looks
it out
good.
of his
Line's
hand,
good.
and now it's
Running
up to
pretty straight,
Hebert.
guys.
T-line.
T-Botch.
Line's perfect.
Right on the tee, Mark.
The land,
14-5.
put it on the tee, says
14-5.
Mark Kennedy.
Nicely done, Botch.
And well done. He
Out of the
did
end of his
well
room.
to avoid that. Brendan Bottcher avoid the distraction, gathers himself up, and now they can let it rip.
Very nice. Wheels on the bus like it's on.
Ben Hebert getting us underway, throwing these lead stones for Team Wildcard. Brendan Bottcher out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary. forced to the single in 8, and so now Ontario down by 2. The team from the Royal Canadian Curling Club in Toronto will have last rock. They have the hammer playing the yellow stuff. So center goes up, corner from Ontario, and around they go. All right, so this is the point, a point of discussion. You've put that corner up. Why not use it now instead of going and sitting on the face of the shot rock?
Yeah, you actually can. You definitely can. They're going to try to load this one up, get it frozen, which is another way to generate points.
Line's okay. Line's good.
You really got to go.
We've seen them teams go around the corner.
Real good line. Starting to go, though.
Just get the weight. Hard. Hard. You got to go.
Carve it over there.
Oh, yep.
Okay,
Shot, Joe. Oh, boy. 12, bite the 8. Yeah. Top 8.
Biggest game of Joey Hart's life. He's played well.
And looked very comfortable out there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Not afraid to offer some thoughts. You'll hear a lot of dialogue between he and Brent going back and forth about weight.
Easy.
Okay, I got top 12.
Easy.
Again. Top 12.
Okay, we're close.
Line's
Line's
good.
close. Just don't kill it.
Weight's good. Top
Line's
8.
good.
Line's good. Lock it on half.
Line's good.
Line's perfect.
Line's good now. Go ahead. Line's real good.
Come on.
Line's real good.
Hurt, Ben.
Yep. Keep going.
Come on, Benny, get in there.
That's very good. Very good.
Good spot, Brett.
Very good.
Good judge, pal. Good judge.
Frozen was the call, but he kept the angle. Really nice.
Great sweep.
Okay.
Shot.
Okay.
I don't see anything else good. This on the nose.
Okay, I like the out, Mike.
Okay. I like it.
The only other shot
Just
is to play a
this
yellow
smooth.
and get shot.
Shouldn't
Stay
do
hammer.
anything.
That was the other option Ryan Fry threw up there. Played the come around tap the yellow buried.
Whoa.
Curl.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Curl.
Whoa. Boy, Langer.
So again, it's the exchange of those center line stones now belonging to Ontario.
Brett Lang, he stood on his head. Everything he throws has been hard to make. Soft shots, freezes, run backs.
Nice shot.
92%.
Got him. Put a little light again.
Good.
Same-ish.
Same
Line's
spot.
Line's good.
One rock hair more. All yours. Line's
You can
good.
go on this one. Line's good.
Line's
Come on,
great.
pal.
Little
Come on,
tighter
pal.
line.
Yep. Hard.
Go.
Come on.
Hard for everything.
Keep it going.
Hard for everything.
Keep it going.
Keep going. You got a good one. Oh, that's a great sweep.
Very good.
Great sweep.
That's a good shot. Nothing wrong with that.
Lost the line a little bit, but superb weight again.
Good spot. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Yeah, that's not bad.
I think so.
Yeah.
Gotta overbury this. Can't
Yeah,
let him
I like
chase it.
There's your corner guard, Vic. They're going to use it now.
I was just going to say that because of that over curl, there is the red, yellow, red that Mike can afford to wait.
I think I can get away with the same, eh?
I think that's
could,
close.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you can get away with the same.
You expect it to be quick here, Kathy, to the wings?
I do. It's definitely been that way all week.
Not
Easy.
terribly light.
We're gonna have to go for weight.
Go then.
Go ahead, then.
Just get the weight.
Go ahead. Line will be
It's
okay.
just this center
Gotta go for
path
everything,
going
I
down
think.
that is just
Come on,
worn
man.
down.
You got a real good one there if you can get
Once
it.
it comes off the line, it'll pick up.
Come on, buddy.
Hard Fry.
Come on, Fry.
Go Fry. You can get
Come
it.
on,
You
Fry.
Come on, Fry.
Boy, does it. Look at that dig.
Come on, buddy.
Hard Fry.
Look at that dig in. Where did that come from?
Shot.
Great sweep.
And they do get it there.
Great
Just
sweep,
light
Fry.
out of his hand, you think?
Just a hair, I think. But, you didn't want to be behind the tee line, so that's a pretty good shot.
Shit, just a light kick on.
You can roll to a good spot here too.
You'll rarely see the veteran players that have been at this for a long time miss the wrong way
Air low.
in crunch time. He gave that to his brushers for a reason.
Be nice and straight, but
Yeah,
won't
you
go
bet.
backwards.
You bet.
Right where I throw it.
Yep.
Clean. Clean.
Close, Brett.
Yep.
Yes!
Hard.
Whoa.
Hard!
Attaboy, Mark.
Very good.
And then that's their color now out front, belonging to Bottcher.
Can't beat that stuff. This
Great throw, Mark.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Is it time to chase it?
Maybe.
Or around it with the out.
Hard to stay buried.
You don't want to go here. Well, you
I don't
could.
think you can make this with the in.
You're thinking here?
That you could do.
No. I think you're going here, bud.
It's either that or the chase.
Yeah.
don't like that rock on
mean,
the button right
you're
now.
just pushing it.
Yeah, let's play
Kind
that.
of a back liner.
Then
Yeah.
he's hitting that, and where are we going next?
What do you think?
Yeah, I
We're
don't
hoping
like
we're
this
still
chase.
shot and we're drawing around the center again, right?
Yeah.
Well, there again, that's the experience of Brent Lang.
Whatever you're
We make
feeling,
this,
Make a call.
but what is
Whatever you
going to
see,
be
Michael.
left
I
for
think
us
we
with
gotta
our next
chase.
shot?
Okay, let's do it. Back line.
What do you think, Kathy? What
Yeah.
if
You don't have
you
to kill
play
it.
this, as they
Gotta
say,
get it out of the
back
inside.
line, just tap them around, move it out. What's left ultimately for Ontario in the second stone from front?
Well, I still think that there's so much time left. I think you can leave
Yeah,
that.
let
You've
her
got
light.
a
We're
corner
close.
guard.
Yep.
Back
Yeah.
12.
Whoa.
Light. Back
Whoa.
12. Get close.
Whoa.
Yeah. Back 12.
Yep.
Back
Whoa.
line.
Whoa. Girl. Yeah. Whoa. Girl. 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 Watch that shit. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
And
Yep.
now
Hard.
they'll raise it back. Shot rock still belongs to Bottcher,
shot.
but it's in the open as they
Really good, Ryan.
are sitting second
Perfect
and
weight.
third, Ontario.
Back line.
Whoa.
Well, through the middle of this Ontario team, they have thrown the right weight on shot after shot. It is the experience of Brent and Ryan that is really impressive.
Yeah, one of the reasons I didn't like that shot is I didn't think he'd make it, but he
Thinking
did.
at 12 out here?
I'm thinking, yeah, 12's good.
Still not terrible for
Go the right way, Mark.
Team Bottcher. They've got that red-yellow now queued up. They can get rid of that yellow top 8.
A little bit, but out in the weeds, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think
Shot
that's...
rock
I
could
love
sit
that.
2 if this is perfect.
I think that's perfect, don't you?
Okay.
Let's trust that broom, throw the right way.
Okay, sounds good.
Be a little more curl here now, late in the week.
And this is as far out as we have been.
Yeah, on this stale side, right? Yeah, true.
Hair light.
Weight's good.
You gotta go, Brett. Brett, you gotta
Clean.
go. Get ready.
Clean.
Yes.
Get ready, Brett. You gotta go.
Hack.
Come on.
Hard.
Come on.
Clean. Whoa,
They're
whoa,
past
whoa,
that
whoa,
guard
whoa.
now.
Curl.
Come on, hammer it.
Curl.
Now it's Hebert to help it over.
Hard on that back one. Hard on the back one. Get it out. Get it
And
out.
back
Right
and
out.
through and enough.
Very good.
Maybe
Mark.
not.
Very good.
Just hanging on.
Sweet.
Good shot, though. That
Oh,
didn't
sorry, Botch.
hook in at the end
Did
like I
not.
thought it
That
might.
just wasn't an easy shot. That was
How's the weight?
12-7.
If you are sweeping that and you think it's a little light, don't knife.
Just go.
Go speed and curl.
Whoever makes the chase, we're dead.
Right? I think we got to hit the back one. And lie too. Yeah.
Make the roll.
Careful where you roll, though.
Okay.
Might leave a raised double.
Yeah.
What a chess match here,
It's
Rick.
close.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
It's
whoa,
terrific to watch.
Whoa.
Just
Yeah.
forward. Little light.
Lang
Little light.
on the brush. Now Hart late.
Straight. Whoa. Go,
Now
go,
you need a
go.
little bit of a roll. And no, just sits right there.
Wow. Look better than that all the way down.
But to your point, as you look at it, and they only want to roll it a stone, is if you roll it a little bit too far and you're in to that line of stones,
Yes.
then they're raising back again.
That's right.
Try and roll a rock.
Yeah.
There you go, roll a rock.
Get it edge on edge. That run back doesn't hit it, and McEwen can't roll buried.
Mark, I throw a 12.
Yeah, I like that.
Huge shot here. Like I say, if you knows that McEwen buries, he's still got a chance at a 3.
That looks like max ice.
Yeah, might be max for 12.
I think it's close.
A little heavy. Clean. Little bit. Yep.
We're not heavy. Easy.
No light.
Wait for it.
Easy, easy.
Whoa. Whoa, clean.
Get ready.
Curl.
Whoa.
Curl.
Now,
Curl.
Come on, Brett.
the knifing.
Come on,
Trying
Brett.
to
Curl.
get it across. Now, you want to roll a stone.
Go, go, go.
Oh, and how nice is that?
Beautiful.
Rock
Way to go,
and
Brett.
roll
Very
on
good.
a
Great
Saturday
job.
afternoon.
Way to go, Bottcher.
Scrub.
Your weight was perfect. Curl.
Come on, Brett.
Curl.
Come on, Brett.
Curl.
Curl.
Any roll you got.
Mine.
Any roll you got. Go, go, go.
Look at that. You go, what, another half a stone or so, and then you're in the lineup.
That's exactly it, Vic.
Possible to chase it.
Well,
If you tick the
Line
guard,
those
if you
up.
tick the red one slightly, it's
They're
not
going
the end
right
of the
there.
world. This probably just pushes to here. Timeout here.
Yeah, timeout.
Timeout.
Number 2 to be used by Ontario.
walk slow. I'm kind of tired.
Been a little critical of Brendan Bottcher being a
there.
wee bit defensive
my
in
shooter's
certain
popping
offensive
off, like,
situations, but
I can
if
make
you
it.
can make hit and rolls like that,
What?
you can create
You have an inch
offense.
of it.
Yeah, but I'm thinking what if we just feather that and roll to here even?
Would you rather
Right,
call
that doesn't
that?
open up the red one. I guess you're hoping.
No,
you
no,
got-
but I don't think it opens up the yellow either with the right weight.
But we would want the yellow open. How are
Hold
we
on.
going to get the
Is
red
there
out?
another shot here?
We'll have. I just don't see, like, if we're doing this, he's going to throw a high guard like it's a one
What
and
about
we got a
this?
runner for two.
What about this?
Yeah, it's a one. Like he's going to throw it high. Like it's. He can put it in a place where I
have it on
can't
both
make the
sides.
runner.
Okay. So what's your plan then? Sorry. Okay.
Or it's like I'm even thinking thin and try to roll it to here.
Well, I think you want to keep it here so you can
This,
run it in.
this has to go
Off
here.
of it, Joe.
Yeah.
So I have this side, and I have something off this side.
I kind of want to go here.
That
Maybe
one's
he
not
tries to
coming
double or
into the
something
open.
stupid.
Well, I can get it to here, so I can chase it with back line.
We just
To
have
get
to.
it to there, you
But,
gotta.
but
you gotta
where's
hit
your
it
shooter?
Yeah,
Your
we gotta
shooter
get rid of our
won't be
shooter.
inside
I
the
know.
red.
That's why I'm thinking it has
You don't
to
think
be.
I can get my shooter off of it? That's probably the
I
issue.
don't see that working out very good.
I honestly think you can chase it.
You can see
Well,
an inch of it.
But I mean, it's so hard to hold my shooter anywhere good.
I think you make a good freeze, and he has to make a guard. I don't know, guys.
Time's in, guys.
This would never hit it if it came down to it, eh?
No.
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 Okay, we got to make
It's
a
not
call
missing
here.
it by a lot.
We're out
Is
of
this
time.
crazy? Like even to have.
We got to call something.
That's-
Somebody's gotta
that's
take
good
it.
I
option.
like this shot, guys.
There you go. Last
Gives me a chance.
look, and that's what they're going to
Well, as long
play.
as he doesn't make anything.
As long as he doesn't make a
Okay,
hit.
we gotta
goal.
make a call.
Freeze, at least
We
if he
gotta make
makes a good shot, we
We
still
have
have
a
a
run
shot.
back for two.
Pull it
Tie
that
game
way, so you
comes
end
along,
up
steal even
you
more.
end up giving yourself a couple of options if you make it really good. Can't guard both. They need the deuce here.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to play that now.
No.
As good as he can. Does he have the yellow, red?
That's what I'm worried about.
Dragger?
If he gets all the way onto it.
From the guard, maybe.
Should have some kind of
He's
shot.
always hitting it high, even with hack, if he just plays the red one by itself.
So we'll have two
I
shots.
looked at it. Okay, so top eight
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, it should be the same out here.
Yeah, I don't see it being any different.
Yeah.
How's that ice look?
It's pretty
Reasonably
good.
close.
Yeah.
So this is a setup shot for his next.
Yeah, but I don't see once this is guarded or taken out of play, I'm not sure what he does next.
I liked it, I think.
Did you not like the red onto yellow to promote their Yellowstone in, as Kathy, maybe for shot?
Yeah, that's an option as well. They just didn't want to line up something that Brendan could then just hit it back. And they're trying to get this frozen. And then the guard means everything to Bottcher.
And then little heavy rolls and spins away.
I didn't think that was heavy.
Me neither.
Wow. Sorry, I didn't think that was heavy.
It's all good, man.
Out a little wider than they've been. And Lang, the veteran, said it should be normal here now, even though they haven't played out there because of all the foot traffic.
Wow. Lobbing a draw. You weren't feeling it?
2.5 hours of sliding up and down the brushers, and they slide up and down the sides.
Rip right there, buddy. Yeah.
Let's make it go away now.
Yeah, you may have heard Brendan just say, I can't see anything good coming from us leaving a stone around.
Yes!
Hard.
Hard! Everything you got, Ben.
Hard, Ben!
Hebert.
Keep going, keep going.
Staying with it.
Shooter.
And Shooter will go too.
Nice. Yeah.
I think that pulls it. I don't know, but
Try. They're not going to be backing. Try to get it for shot rock.
If it pulls it, I'm thinking it might be for 2.
Well, there's that drag effect.
Right, Ryan.
Is it too far for any kind of drag? Because Lang just said if it pulls it.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, I like
if they're close enough,
turn and just cross.
this
like
this
ever so
distance
slightly.
here,
Okay, it's almost a nose.
if it's less than maybe 5.5 inches roughly, it will pull, as they say, drag to the right. The shooter will outcount if they get it on that at 10 o'clock. I guess it might be there if it drags enough.
You like this, Kathy? I mean, isn't the red onto yellow an easier shot at this point?
Well, it's not actually an easy shot. It's a tap, but that yellow may go across. He's got to get it to the lid. At this point, they're playing for a win. And to do that, they feel that they have to get 2.
If he gets this exactly perfect, I think it drags enough to hit it, whether it stays.
Yep.
Final stone. Shot rock belongs to Bottcher. Fry hustles back, and now they've given up on this, as that will sail through, and it will be a steal of 1 more for Bottcher here in 9. Well, you don't see that very often. As we welcome you back, we go to the 10th in Ontario with last rock. They didn't get one. They played up the corner, and when I say they, Ontario played up the corner, and then Ben Hebert played them in, actually ticks them in so they can remove the stone.
Page out of the mixed doubles, and just a brilliant team shot there. What a great game by Ben Hebert. Kicks it in. He knew he could kick it onto his own too, because he couldn't kick it through the play because it was in the free guard zone.
And I love how different versions of our sport have gone back and forth. If you remember, Lisa Weigel started that tick shot before the men started playing the tick shot, and then all of a sudden it caught on there, and then it was the mixed doubles very much that showed the benefit of outside ticking it in, and then you can hit at it.
Also shows you how good the surface is to go out there.
To be able to
Nobody's played that shot the whole game.
Weight's good. Clean. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Mark. Hard, Mark.
Oh, thing's gone.
Whoa.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Can't touch
keep
it.
Going. You can stop it. Stop it, Mark. Stop it.
I don't think you.
Want that back, Mike?
Yeah. I think it has to go back, or?
He has a choice.
Yeah, it doesn't have to go back.
Okay. What are you thinking?
It's not great for me, so.
It was dead sunk, boys.
I didn't see a ring.
See a ring there, Mikey?
Was it about dead buried?
On ours?
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
And not if any team can leave
Go,
that
Mike.
if they think it's to their advantage.
Yep. I think so. Got that a little heavy. Okay.
This looks hot.
And a 15th Brier appearance. And
Yep.
for the record
really
for
good.
Brett
I don't know.
Lang.
Not gonna get around it.
2 championships,
Yeah,
of
go
course,
ahead,
with
Brian.
Glenn
Mine's
Howard,
really
then
good.
with Cooey.
Ryan, you're right.
Yep.
And then you go back to an outstanding junior career with John Morris, a couple of Canadian World Championships.
Clean.
Very nice.
Good toss.
Got me thinking, though, Kathy. I'm trying to think. Was it Steve Gould? Didn't he also start doing that? Wasn't he?
Oh, Stevie Gould, absolutely.
Yeah, he used to play the tick shot.
He played the tick shot. What Lisa did is played the tick shot in across the face, and then you were able to hit it. But in terms of just the pure tick, Stevie was the one that mastered it.
Because he actually came across the face to take the steam out of the stone.
He did?
Yep.
Halfway tight. I think you're a little harder than I wanted, but I think
It's
okay.
halfway.
Yeah, it's halfway.
Like it to curl a bit.
Line's good for halfway.
Needs to curl, Ryan. Pass the curl, Ryan. Gotta go, Fry.
Getting better.
Come on, pal. Keep her going. Keep her going.
Fry. Easy, buddy.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Keep
Good.
going.
Good.
Keep going.
Good.
Keep going.
Tempt him. Maybe he'll feather ticket.
Good.
Pretty good.
Good sweet, boys.
Thought that was first.
Hey, Botch, I kind of like the intern. Thanks.
Time and stone slowly running out on Ontario.
Clean. Very good.
Problem is, his guard doesn't even.
Doesn't have to be good.
Still got an opportunity here.
Should be close. I thought mine came down a bit, you? Yep. How's the line, Mike? The weight's halfway tight. A little bit past half.
Then.
Little
Line's
past
good.
half.
Tighter.
Little past half.
We
Line's
go
good
back
if
to
it
their
sits.
2 games, of
Yeah,
course.
still works.
This one,
Yeah.
managing only the 3
Good.
points.
Let him try. Maybe he'll feather ticket. Good.
Only 4 points in their round robin loss.
Do you want to give it a run this way?
Okay.
What's been the difference to your mind, Kathy, in this one? It's been well played. We've enjoyed it, but what's the difference? The result right now, 6-3.
I think Ben Hebert has been a huge difference. He's set up the end so very well, and Mark Kennedy has made some really big hit weights. There has been a lot of pressure on McEwen and his team, and Mike and through the order have made a lot. It has been, you go back to that advantage of last rock, and that is going to make a huge difference throughout the rest of this weekend, and that is earned from your round robin play, and it lets you take chances and lets the other team come to you because you still have that edge over them.
And when you think about the way Bottcher started so quietly, then they get their deuce and 6, and looks like it just may be the difference.
Well, to Kathy's point, once that deuce happened, because they had the advantage of hammer, then McEwen had to start gambling, and it got to the point that he made one unbelievable shot to save a point, and he couldn't quite make one on that last end.
This one's got to sit.
Yeah.
Still, there 2 buried rocks here.
Good.
Good.
Throwing up the center guard, but yeah, as you look at the board, very well played. Back and forth we went until 6. And the blanket 5, well thought out, played to get the hammer. They scored their deuce, and then yes, all the pressure, those shots. When you just think of the last one, when he had the triple angle raise to maybe, possibly get a deuce, and just too much for Mike McEwen. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffees.
Maybe hit half my drag and jam. I don't think it will.
I don't think it's jamming. I just don't know if we hit this rock out, are we better than we have it now?
Well, I don't want to bury his top one, guys.
That's what I mean. Then he wraps another
Yeah,
and
I think
it's
we
3 all
peel.
day.
So if we're playing the peel, do we play that out turn low side onto there?
Okay.
Super good chance for 3 ender
Oh,
here.
I like. It's a great shot.
Give it a run. There's some angle there.
Okay. Out turn a little low.
Yeah.
And Brett, if his guard, yeah, let's make it. If he's, yeah. Let's see.
No negative thoughts, eh? Just all positive.
Good luck. Great peel.
Couldn't hide it.
I'm playing that out turn low.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Got a little bit of angle
Yeah, I
on
like
this
that.
one.
Sure.
Throw it nice and hard at the nose.
What do you want to see, Botch? A little low in middle?
Yeah. Yeah. 3/7/8 low.
Hard!
Whoa!
Hard! Hard!
Here we got bang, and he's going to get rid of 2.
Gee. Special. You missed that, Vic. They guarded again, and Bottcher's got to make a decision.
Very good. Great shot.
But again, to my mind, you get out of the skip's way, Kathy. He felt this.
Yeah, he called that from word go. It's what he wanted to do. I don't think people realize how hard that shot is.
It's unbelievable.
Botch. Pass.
Don't pack up too soon, Webster.
Brent Lang and saying to Paul Webster, who is their alternate, their coach here, don't pack up too soon because we still have a couple of stones to throw.
Should slide here.
They are sitting the 1 center line, top 8.
Maybe it's true.
But it's tough now. You make one go away
Good
here.
shot, Mike. Good throw, Mike. That slid real good.
And in behind the corner they go as they slide to the back of the 8.
Could be tough.
Ryan Fry told us earlier in the week that he always wanted to play with Mike McEwen, and he certainly had his chance, and what a great run.
To run him out of stones, to put yourself into the semifinal. Brendan Bottcher. What a game. Wonderful entertainment. Brendan Bottcher, Mike McEwen. And so now they'll advance with a win over McEwen. Make the final 6-3. And when you think about Ontario and Mike McEwen, he didn't know if he'd even play. Didn't have a team, and then found one, as Brent Lang said, cast-offs and misfits. And there you go. Thank you very much. How's that, Ryan Fry? And so here they are. They get to the 3-4 game. Joey Harden, his debut in a Brier. But just really, I think, at points in time overpowering this Ontario team to advance now to the semifinal tomorrow. And they await the loser of tonight's 1-2 playoff between Dunstone and the defending champions, Gushue. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Brendan Bottcher, he's a winner on this Saturday afternoon.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Yeah, this is what's important, isn't it? 15 Briers and the hug from your daughter. And wife Jennifer Jones there too, Brent Lang. He's won 3 championships. And can he win another one as he will come out of that 3-4 game into the semifinal? Remember, last year it was Gushue who did it. As Bottcher looks to win a second title to go with the 1 in 21. Looking forward to more great entertainment coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Brad Gushue, the defending champion, looking good. His health is good. Against Matt Dunstone. What a game last evening. A couple of wonderful shots, including that one through the hole for the 3 to take out Bottcher. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you, fellas, for a wonderful afternoon of entertainment. And to Team Ontario and Mike McEwen, we thank you. Till we see you again, safe travels. Be well. And we'll see you at 7 Eastern from here, the Tim Hortons Brier on Canada's sports leader, TSN.